Y'all alive? All right. Maybe y'all waiting on 4th of July or something. Waiting these white folk to tell you it's okay to celebrate and get loose. They were interviewing white people. I was watching Newsmax. That's one of the news I watched. And I didn't get to watch the one they talking about with the peanut, with Michelle Obama got a peanut. I trying to watch that news. Some dude, they know what I'm saying, a little too far out there for me. I don't know why they did the black one. Why don't have no white women got no peanuts? They always take the black one and make a fool out of them anyway. These folks no gun where that woman had no anywhere woman got no peanut. The woman got 2 daughters, look just like her. And they got a baby picture, everything. She was a girl. Yeah. I mean, I'm with it now. Something right is right now. I don't want this. Sometimes what happen with us, it ain't just with her. We tend to get the bad end of information. It ain't just they'll float it through people, and it look like it's coming from confidential people, and it's not. They just need to get the rumor started so they can mess them up. Josh, you done seen them before, ain't you? Did you ever see them when you was out there? You ain't never seen them. You never seen no pickle. You ain't hear about no pickle around there. Yeah, she ain't got no pickle. A woman got a pickle, it's gonna get out quick. Me around and bumping in one of the back of them Secret Service. They put that pistol in her head. They, I thought she had a gun. That's your pickle. So somebody knows something about it. I don't think she got no pickle. I don't believe she got no pickle. Now, Obama being gay, now that could very well be true. They got pictures of him with that ring on that left hand, that wedding ring on the right hand. On the right hand, it supposed to so quote unquote mean homosexual. And you know, you can come in and out. Some of these guys, they like to play in and out, you know what I'm saying? They go to pickle to pie, pie to pickle. They just back and forth, pickle to pickle. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot be going on around. I don't know. But there's a lot of folks out here in the world now done gone crazy now. So ain't no real standard set now. Now you could be, man, call you sissy now. Yeah, they give you a plaque, all kind of stuff. These folks know at home school. I mean, we was in school. I don't know. We ain't have no homosexual tables and homosexual day and all those shit like that. Whole homosexual class. We didn't have. You was a sister, you gonna run. You might as well just get you some track shoes. You gonna be running. You better not be in the way. I don't know. Is it like that? I'm telling you, they was. They better not be in the way now. You getting pushed, you getting hit, get kicked. Get out the way, sister. Boom. And wasn't no extra charging when you went to the office. You wasn't going. They wasn't gonna go anywhere. People be like, somebody kicked me out my sister. Get your ass out of the office. You know what I'm saying? Now, teacher want to play. They would have told them now. You know. Yeah, it was just things were looked upon differently. They knew they had to. Most time, only time you seen sit there with them girls. The girls who messed it up. So y'all see all the influencer system, the women messed it up. Had the women not been playing with them so much, just cut them off, stop them use your lipstick and shit and use your fingernail polish, that's what messed them up. Y'all know about that stuff. They never really let them huddle around and that, let them be around, let them talk filthy around y'all like that. No. Sit them, I'm pregnant. Then all the women bust out like they would. Them say they always foul. They always foul. You ain't gonna find them, ain't no thing no clean homosexual. All that doo-doo from the mouth all the way down. It's that bad. That's why we got to reestablish how men and women, I had to say it every week, you got to, listen, you ain't gonna get no men unless you make them. Now, he ain't made one. Because he couldn't find one nowhere. Y'all hear me? For y'all men, we had to go to this open up with y'all young kids today and let you know how a man's supposed to conduct themselves, how young girls supposed to conduct themselves. Because society ain't for you. Society is against you. Society open to it. Ain't that right? You're queer, whatever you want to be. Got to tell them just as nasty it is. It's a faggot. You're a faggot. They start to give you no LGBT, I don't know, hell no, use a faggot. Stop it. You want to sound vulgar and nasty, so you'll leave it alone. Don't y'all know how you make black babies? You need black people. Yes. The more of our people that lean to homosexuality, we losing them. You can't make no black babies. I'm telling you something, erotic rape preserving now. I don't know why people think it's like, oh, what's wrong with you having, you want perseverance for your people? I just want to see my people able to flourish. We need to make them first. If we extinguish ourselves before we get started, we done. And most of them we got, these kids now, I don't want to get married. All they want is a doll. These kids don't want no, these kids ain't thinking about no getting married. They don't even want no, they don't even attract them. Pickle don't even move. This the world we in now. They don't want one girl, don't want no man. She want a girlfriend. Her girlfriend gonna live together. They gonna make one of them old damn, that whole little thing, not Golden Girl. Now they could have been just the way a homosexual now too. Nobody thought nothing about it. I was thinking about King Latifah now. I know that damn house smell just like mother. They ain't have a lot of company come on either. King Latifah in there, you getting touched. Slam the door, the king is home. And my name ain't Elvis. Ain't that right? Remember King Latifah? Did you ever think King Latifah was gay?
No, not till she moved on.
Till she moved on. I always thought she was gay. She wore those crazy ass hats she was rapping. I never liked her as a rapper. I never liked her as an actor. And I still don't like her. I just didn't think she was a good rapper to me. She just tried to rap kind of like a man, kind of like I just didn't think a whole lot. When rap came out, I heard, y'all remember King Latifah when she was rapping?
Yeah.
I ain't never thought a damn thing about her. Talking about, I mean, she just seemed too, you know, so she'd wear that hat, try like she was African, whatever. It didn't fit her head right. Got some shit from Star Trek. I just didn't think nothing about her. I just never thought, I just never cared for her as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? She wanted, it were better women rapper. Salt and Pepper, they were decent, you know what I'm saying? They were good. We're talking about what a man, all that. They had some good stuff on there. JJ Fad and them Supersonic. Y'all remember JJ Fad? They had some women right there that were nice and wholesome and still were feminine. MC Light. Oh yeah, I think she had a tiny pilker though. I liked her. You could tell she had a little pilker. It wasn't a big pilker. She had a little pilker though. You can kind of watch. She kind of popped it. Yes, say yeah. She got a little pilker. Yeah, you could tell though she was struggling. Yeah, she was struggling back then, but she was a decent little rapper. But that damn King Tifa, King Tut, whatever God said, nah, I ain't never thought a whole lot about her. Not as no rapper. There's just a lot of folks that rap. I just didn't think a whole lot about them. You know, you can hear them. I'm telling you, like Biz Markie, I ain't never gave a damn about Biz Markie. On top of he was ugly. I understand a damn thing he said. Biz Markie just wasn't my type. He was a New York, hit New York. New York actually put him on when we first really heard him. New York was putting him out. You had Grandmaster Flash, the Fury 5, and all them back then. Them jokers was serious back then. Them guys came out, they were real. But then they came and went on. LL hung a long time now. They run LL down now. LL don't want told you now, I need love. Ain't nobody told he need love like LL now. Now he told a lie, say he wasn't going back to Cali, his ass went back anyway. But now LL was serious. Then they say LL done got a pickle stuck in him. That's what they say now. Somebody supposed to wrote a book telling they done picking the hell out of a bunch of them jokers. I'm like, damn, this stuff in a book? I don't know what's going on with our young people. I don't know what but see, I be telling, I know a lot of them here, they be want to make it. And that's why it ain't good to do everything. I'm telling y'all, man, to make it, a lot of them guys that make it done gave up something now. Everybody tell me they talent. These folks ain't got much more talent than what y'all got. It's just what they willing to do. Like that boy with that Nas X, I was telling him about that. Man, you make a video, you sit on top of man Peters, it's the devil, you finna blow up because people like sick shit. People sick. And yeah, you couldn't have never sold that back then. A man sitting on top of man Peters, tell me he having sex with the devil. Nobody want no shit. White folk living shit like that. Folk, we had the wildest stuff out, that group Kiss. White folk there, you better hear, and blow out blood folk. When I'm saying punk rock group, they had that shit, they smoke all on stage, and folks spin shit. We ain't never let no stuff. Like, everybody was demonic. You say, it's demonic. Now the nigga doing it. It's the nigga doing it now. The nigga, I mean, it was just, I'm talking about when I grew up in the 70s, we didn't listen to folks like, you gonna be spitting shit on the blood, they bust up guitar. We don't go shit. That was that hard rock, punk rock. We didn't listen to that. That was white folk stuff. I took a music class. And we sitting there, we had to listen to music, and you had to judge their music. The white folk play that shit, you can play it back. We like, man, what the hell y'all listening to? They didn't want to play it, they be hating, they want to take it off. They be like, we listen to y'all stuff, like shit, our stuff saying something. What the hell y'all listen to them, you can play it back? What the hell, who put some shit on them and run it backwards? They drink, whoa. Yeah, we let them have it. They be like, I don't want to play this stuff. I was hard on white folk, that stuff. Cause we ain't going to that shit. Be letting that stuff, man, what the hell y'all listening to? Cause we gotta play our stuff. You know what I'm saying? Then you listening to it. The teacher, his ass be going, he did everything. He's an old white folk, be doing that shit. Like, his ass crazy. His ass, anything, he just loved music. It didn't matter what it was, he was into it. You know, we had to listen to it. They tell what you hear with them. Like, man, I don't know the hell y'all listen to. We don't know what y'all listen to. Why y'all be listening to weird shit? We asked them. And them white folks, they didn't get mad. They had an art class, had an advanced art. They messed around, stuck me in advanced sculpture. I mean, shit, it blew up in the little thing. I don't know how. I'm saying I'm in the class, and then we had to draw, and they had to take your stuff you draw, and I show it to the class. The class agreed it. They look, and white kids look, they be like, I see the crack. This shit some shit. The black kids, they looking at the white kid, look at my shit. They be like, I can see what he trying. I'm looking. This some shit. I just throw shit on this paper. They look, them kids could draw their ass out. And they put that shit up there, man. I just start weighing them out. Then someone just take it. They're just like, they don't even want to grade it. I take it F. They be like, get up and show you up. They said no. So he's gonna make fun of it. I'm like, go and get up there anyway. They're like, no, just take it out. They just hated to get up there. They just, for some reason, they felt like I was just gonna criticize, which I was. And the shit was nice. It was just, I just had to get it anyway. It was an opportunity. I see you vulnerable. You real sensitive about this shit. It's like, so this gonna go bad when you get up here, you know. But I put my ugly shit up there, and white kids look at my shit. They just listen. They start trying to figure it out and look at it and look like they're regular. I'm like, it's no way, hell, I don't even know what I drew. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking, it's like, you actually great. They look at it, they be like, yeah, I can see you. Like, oh, okay. Now you coming up here with yours. That was back in the days when I wasn't as nice as I am now. Now I changed my life over now. I'm a new creature. What somebody said, lies. Who is that? That better not be my enemy, Hayward. Watch out. But no, them back in the old days. But now I'm clean now. I've been washed. I've been born again. I know how to treat people. I know how to love people. And I don't let stuff. And then what I do, and I ain't doing that shit. I'm trying to learn how to do that. So, but I tell you what I have learned how to do. I have learned. Still running that too. Let me tell you what you can do. You probably won't do that either. I'm different. That's all I can say, I'm different. That's all you can do it. That's important. As long as you different and you feel different in yourself and you feel good in yourself, that's the main thing. How many of y'all feel good about yourself? Well, why not? Why shouldn't you? Let me tell you why most people won't feel good about themselves. A lot of times it's because you grade yourself by other people. Don't grade yourself by other people. That's always a bad stigma. When you grade yourself by other people, you're going to come up with the wrong estimate of yourself. You got to really look and find the value of yourself. For me, I'm like, I use the book. I guess I do use people in a sense. You kind of want to use people in a sense. What it take to make people happy ain't what it take to make me happy. Y'all got it? It's good to have things, and I said it before. It's just don't allow things to have you, and don't make your drive just getting things. Learn how to have pleasure and learn how to have, what I want to say, kind of solace in just where you're at in life. Sometimes people shoot too high, and when they don't hit those marks, then they get the low self-esteem. They feel like they're a failure. Look at, especially for us, because we typically mark ourselves by white people rules and standards. They're like with blood pressure, white people give you 120/80. Let me beat your ass with a whip and cut your damn foot off and take your blood pressure right quick and see what it is. What do you think your blood pressure gonna be? Isn't that right? High giraffe lip. So you don't try to go get a white man who been whipping the ass and cutting the foot off, who got a low blood pressure, and gonna say, this is the standard. Y'all got it? A lot of times, see, we've been pushed to standard that's almost virtually impossible. Then you know niggas will brag about having white folk blood pressure. I don't know why. I guess if I had white folk blood pressure, I'd brag too. But I don't have it. So I tend to hate people with white folk blood pressure. How many of y'all got white folk blood pressure? Needless to say, I hate y'all. I mean, and that's just on GP. Justin, do you have white people blood pressure?
Yes, sir, unfortunately.
He said, yeah, unfortunately. See, he knows it's a curse. What y'all doing right here celebrating? No, but you just learn how to take pleasure in yourself. And we need to get our people to see more things about ourselves. See, when I was young, I wanted to be white. And why was that? That's all I saw on TV. All the commercial were white. White woman put the mop on the floor one time, damn floor just sparkling. Floor one time, she put it down one time, don't wrinkle, don't break a nail. And she stand back with the bucket, whole damn floor just shine. You see little sparkles all in the floor. She gets something, put it in the oven, pull it out, It was nice ass little new. My mama had no muffin. We had an old ass rag. You reach in there and get it. So probably done got burnt wet and touched something down there. And you ain't throwing that rag away. White woman got a pretty ass brand new muffin. Never pull out stove clean, just lay it on top of the stove. It's cooked. Cut the stove on, stove do everything. So you tend to look at your life and hey, hell, you gotta wait, keep going, check on your damn near done burned it, throw that one out, start over from scratch. So who you wanna be? You save money. Flo get Mr. Clean come in, lean on your damn counter, look, and he'll prove your shit like, Flo clean. Ain't that right? Your mom done come in and say, what the hell, you ain't, look at this shit all on the floor. You like, where Mr. Clean at? Cause I could clearly see me and you ain't on the same page. See, there's a lot of stuff people throw at us that messed us up. So that whole time when we were watching the TV commercials and watching the TV show, this was kind of a psychology or a psych evaluation of white people doing on us. I'm telling y'all, you know why we so afraid and it still work today? And I thought about it, and that's a good plan on white people, but it ain't working. It's starting to wear off. Like when things were happening, I told you to say, hypothetically, if you was a white woman, borrow for sex with him. If you was a white woman and I was a black, handsome, built man, which I am, okay, but you ain't a white one. But anyway, and then I take you off and I kidnap you, right? Now, they have a clear description of me, but every black person is gonna pay for this. All ages and sizes that don't meet the description, correct? They gonna pay for it. And you know the whole person, you good, sweet. Y'all know what the whole purpose of that was? And then it was the fact that look at how many blacks had to die, for one. So when you start to do the cost analysis, it don't make sense to mess with white people. White people do bad math. One black man touched a black white kid, or touched a black white man, fought a white man, or hit. So many black people died behind it. I mean, they'll move on over to females. So you start looking and saying, when it come down to something being done to a white person, don't do it. Because you start to do the math, it's too many of us gonna die. It's too many of us gonna get hurt, and it ain't gonna matter who is who. You got what I'm saying? When something happen with us, with them, all we want is that person. See, we'll be fair. We just want the white person that did it. We don't want every white person. Y'all see how that work? When the George Floyd was killed, we weren't looking for every white police officer. Black people wanted that white police officer, whatever white police officer, other officers that were there that were involved in the killing. Because we looked at that's how it should be, that's how judgment should be issued out. White people looked at do it to all of them. Kill as many as you can so it keep the psyche in their mind. It's not worth trying a white person because too many of you gonna die. And it worked. Look at us now how passive we are. Now they got a black person, so-called Negro, I say so-called black because we're not black. Our color is actually called Shakur. That's an Abri word. When they said Tupac Shakur, they didn't create the name. It's a color. That's what the book, when they look at the book, they said, don't hate. She said, don't look on me because I'm black. It's not actually written. She said she's Shakur. But, you know, black people don't want you to know truth, and they make white people, they want you to hate, so they tell you stuff out of ignorance. You say you Shakur, that means your first name Tupac. You know what I'm saying? They never explain what the man's name mean, that it actually came from an African warrior. That's why his mother named him Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Shakur, the color. They didn't tell us none of this stuff. They just made it look like shit. He was a rapper. Then white folks used to call him Tupac. Yep. Who many of you said, Mr. Tupac? I said, man, I thought his name was Tupac. I said, well, I got it wrong. So this is what you look at. Your oppressor always demonizes you by insulting you by not correctly enunciating your name. Then he insults you in other manners, so you never ever get your real dignity from him. So what you have to look at first of all, I'm not looking for white people to come and give me my dignity and self-respect. That's something you got to take for yourself. That's something you got to earn for yourself. If you look for him, he ain't never going to give it to you. And that's why the people so-called Negro have been in such a derision, because he keeps looking for his master to tell him he's okay. I'm not looking for my master to tell me okay. Y'all got it? I have no master. Mr. Yahuwah is my done. That's what I'm trying to teach our people. That's why we need liberty. You need equality. You need to get out from under the thumb of these people. They hurting you. You just don't know they hurting you. Man, listen, you get a few so-called black men, their power in us. Listen, me and some of our kids, we've gone out to eat different places. It's on several occasions, people have just come to the table and said, I just want to say, I was watching you guys, and it's just really good. We just sit and eat it. People, listen, people come to listen. To see y'all guys together, see men together and black. We ain't did nothing for no entertainment or whatever. Standing outside talking, lady walking out with her old man, she stopped. She said, hold on. She stopped. She said, I was watching y'all inside. Y'all guys beautiful. She said, I love. He said, babe, come. She said, go to the car. She said, go to the car. I can't. Send him to the car. Go get the car. Go get the car. She said, let me tell you something. I love my black men. She said, seeing y'all guys together, she said, y'all don't know how to power the aura y'all people watch y'all. We go places, people say, oh, y'all some kind of team, even white, because just see, like what? Like, you know, they just come up, they see, because they're not used to seeing together unless we homosexual going to jail. Because there's this myth that people of color, what they say, niggas can't work together. Niggas can't never do it. That's a lie. That's a lie. But see, they'll start the rumor, and we got them in here. They'll say the same shit in here. Cause most of them programmed, because you read enough of these folk books, you start to think like them. You teach enough of these folk books. They'll listen. It's impossible to read something, watch something, and you don't take in none of it. It's damn near impossible. It's damn near impossible. That's how they get you. Whites do a lot of reading. They'll push a lot of reading, and a lot of that stuff will come up. Guess what? It enriched them on their whiteness. White people don't read, listen, white people ain't finna read no book that demonizes them. They ain't finna read no shit like that. A book called Slavery Was Bad. White people were wrong. They'll never read it. And I damn sure ain't gonna read no book talking about white folk were great. That is saying the equivalent of them reading the book saying slavery was wrong. I'm not reading no book about no white folk were great. I'm not finna read no book of lies. You can keep it. I'm not interested. What you think you're gonna do to my psyche? Every book you read, a white man behind it. It's the greatest of a white man. Close the book. So I'd rather not read it. Find me another book. I mean, I was in elementary. We were talking. We were kids. I think about 5th or 6th grade. And I don't know. I think we was talking about maybe something come about white cowboys. Not a black teacher. She was a substitute. She said, why y'all talking about white cowboys? We were like, that's what you know. What you mean? She said, well, black cowboys. We laughed. We like trying to figure, what black cowboys? I read about, like they brag on Billy the Kid. It was a white, I actually read about one. He was an Indian, half black Indian. His name was Henry. His name was Henry. Something was interesting because my name is Henry. I read, he killed more people than Billy the Kid. Killed more people than him. But see, white people, listen, you had to go back. The lady man was reading, she was trying to figure out, but I'm looking at, that's all we knew. We were thinking about it. Why are we looking for black, there are no black cowboys. They never show it to you on TV. They show one of them, well, they'll show you some shit. When they're over there, the black one, the criminal. Yep. White boys, y'all don't realize, Jesse James, all these damn Frank Jack, they were bank robbers. These are heroes. Billy the Kid, murderer. This 12, 14, murderers. Yet white people sit here and they praise these people. They're part of their history of killing and raping and robbing. You get a black man go kill a white person and your ass step here and start praising, they finna get your ass. You finna be marked as a terrorist. That's just the psyche of how they do stuff. Even when they people bad, they make them good. They'll say, well, back then, these people robbed banks. They robbed banks. They were bank robbers. And yet these people are held as heroes. So when they show you history books of black people, and you know, Indians and blacks did mix, so-called blacks did mix, and they had history where they've done more than these so-called white, you know, killers or whatever they had, and they don't want you to ever know about them because they know how you start thinking. You won't say Billy the Kid, Jesse James, Frank James. You'll start calling these black people names. And these black people make you start looking at if they can do it. I think. So you keep them out of the books. You keep them out of the classroom. You only teach them what they taught us. Please, let me tell y'all something. We're going to send y'all back to school, but we ain't going to leave y'all there forever. Y'all ain't going to be there forever. Y'all got to do a transition for me. Y'all got to just transition. If y'all can't transition, you ain't going to make it out here. See, out here in society, in real life, whether you know it or not, you got to know how to navigate. I call it navigate. There's a lot of ships in that water. You know how to navigate. You know how people get out there and they wreck in that water. They'll feel like it's a lot of room, and things are a lot smaller than what you think when you get out there. You can get hung up quick out there. That's how them ships wreck. And when you get out here, these kids don't realize it's real. It's a real narrow way out here. If you don't know how to navigate, you're gonna run into something that's gonna hurt you. So we had to educate y'all in a way. We had to talk to y'all about certain things to keep you out of trouble when you get out here. You gotta know how to deal with all sets of people. And at the same time, keep your integrity, keep your self-respect, keep your dignity, and know who you are. You can get in a room full of any other race of people and still gotta learn how to be you. Still how to learn how to be you. No matter where you at. I got to teach you that. You know what we typically do? We get in a room with them. More of them, we try to act like them or we'll act to be accepted by them. You think it's your intelligence when it's actually your ignorance, because you know what they won't ever do? Give me some, my nigga. Shizzle, my niggas. You want a 40 home girl? See, you know why it's funny? Because white people ain't doing no shit like that to try to fit in with you. But you'll try to talk astute and try to show your intelligence in front of them so you can be accepted by them. See, I don't have a problem with your language or your speaking. I just want you to learn how to keep your identity. So they'll try to say, oh, he wants everybody to speak ignorant. No, I just want you to be able to keep your identity and be able to keep your integrity intact. See, people I do business with, one thing they all know about me, I have integrity. I have integrity. I'm big on my integrity, and I won't take nothing less than that. There's certain things that I stand for that's just got that, and that's just how it is, because I like to keep my name clean when I do stuff. And when I stand out there being a wife or wherever we go, it's like it is. And if you tick me, I tell you right where you get on and off at. Then you'll find exactly how I stand and what I do. But as long as we can keep moving and everybody good, we good. But I ain't going to change my identity to try to act like and try to fit in and be like nobody. I'm going to be me. I want you to learn how to be you. You ain't just got to be the dumb you. You ain't got to be the stupid you. You ain't got to be the failing you. You got me? You can be you and have your integrity at the same time. So what I try to tell y'all, because you get out here in real life, since a lot of stuff, people don't prepare you for life. Learning how to think, learning how to deal with people, learn how to say yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am, carry a long ways out here. They carry you a long way. I said a lot of kids, they say yes, no, that's it. And I already know how far you're going to go. Because it doors you trying to get open out here. If you don't know the combination, your ass going to stay right on the outside of it. Go to a combination lock and just pull it and see if it open. Just see if it open. You're going to have to know the trick keys to open it. That's what I want to see y'all do. You can laugh and play and do that other stuff out here, but you just pay attention. You'll see which one who will be laughing later. Y'all got what I'm saying? My young people. I tell you how to make it out here. You can navigate. You ain't got to sit here and be hand and mouth to these people. Because you get on your knees too many times, somebody's going to stick a pickle in your mouth. Or you're going to turn around and they're going to take their hot dog and put it between your bun. So I try to help y'all out where you can get out here and you can learn how to navigate and keep your intelligence and keep your integrity at the same time. Integrity carry you a long way too. Even with the so-called Negro, you know, it were always people they had that they would trust, even over the word of some white people. Yep. It was. Listen, even though it was some people, if they asked them, they knew how they were. They weren't finna tell no lie. If they said something, that's how it was. And they asked that slave nigga, they knew that nigga wasn't lying. If that nigga said you did it, that got it. My dad would tell me back in about 40-something, he was working for a company called Harry Brown Construction, and he was in charge of fixing equipment. And he said that the white boy had tore up the equipment, and the white man asked him about it. And the white man was saying my dad, the other guy, he was trying to say my dad was lying, he didn't tear it up. He asked my dad told him, he said he tore it up. That white man told him get his ass off, he probably fired him. He said, I know him, so he ain't telling no lie. That was a black man, he took a black man word over his own cracker. Because they knew if somebody that looked at it, ain't got no reason to tell a lie. He already knew the odds against you anyway when you saying a white man did something a white man say he ain't. It don't make sense. He said a white man did it. And he said a white man let him know, get his ass off his property. That got it for him, he was done. So y'all don't know that. They don't talk about that. Let me tell you something. What y'all don't know, that hunk ain't stayed in the house all the time. He left. Which means he left niggas in his house. To keep his house, he left niggas in his field. He knew what our integrity was. He knew what our integrity was. So what happened with us, we've been fighting against him so long in his system. A lot of us, even with y'all try to tell you need integrity. Integrity carry you a long way. Y'all just don't believe it. I already have my integrity. Integrity beat money. There's a lot of people got money. Where your integrity at? How you make your money? Can you make it with integrity? Can you sleep at night? Can you look everybody in the face? Well, you know, they got to do what they got to do. Shit, I got to take. That's what I figure. I like my integrity. I don't have to run, see nobody. I ain't got to run, duck nowhere. I ain't running, hiding up on the shit. None of that other stuff. I ain't doing it. I keep my integrity. At the end of the day, that's just how it is. People ask me, I send them to do it. I tell them, I say, I just be honest with you. I tell them flat and they push me. I say, I ain't got to sell a damn thing. I tell them, I say, I be telling you a lie if I told you I had to. I said, so if I tell you something, that's just what it is. And people respect it. You go and you take it. Y'all hear me? White man come see me. He said, listen. He said, I'm going to offer you something. And what we can do, we can. I said, I don't want that shit. They all right. My kid tell I be flat with them. I said, I don't want it. I said, ain't nobody going to tell me what to do. In mine, I do what I want to do with it. I said, all you want to do is set me up and take my shit. As soon as he said. White man told he said, you right. White man told he said, you right. I said, that one ain't interested. I said, where I do it, I ain't got to worry about nothing. It's mine. I said, I do what I want to do with it. I ain't answering it to you. That's how we do business. They be flat. And I let them have it too. Everybody he'll tell you. I let they have it too. You know, they said, is your daddy there? All right. Right. Am I making this up? They want to know, is your daddy there? That's your daddy. When I lose it, they know I done lost it. I let them have it too. And you know what they be want to do? They want to take their lip, put them on my ass. I don't kiss their ass. I let them know I'm not kissing their ass. People tell them, you see me kissing anybody else? I let them know where I get on and where I get off at. I ain't going to do I know what they want from me. You ain't going to get it. Because that's how I roll. Y'all got it. That's how I roll. I try to tell the same thing. You know, I look at all them years we Prince paying for them people try to run around here. That's why I'm big about us getting control back of things. Y'all got saying, I've seen a year of white people losing it, and you got to worry about, damn, what's finna, you finna get fired, you finna get thrown out the door. Why? You know how many years we worked on that kind of shit? Y'all how long we worked under the pressure of white people? Listen, why y'all think we so stressed and so high strained? Because the pressure they put on us. I tell I worked the job, man, walk right in, first day, I see them, the man looking, walk right in and looking, and they start running. I'm the only one standing here, they took off running. One of the guys stood, man, what? White man walked up, put a hand on his shoulder. He said, I ought to take my dick and stick it in your mouth. I stood, I was like, phew. Dude started laughing about this shit. I was like, I was a Christian then. We had a meeting with the owners. Plymart. Y'all heard of Plymart? They saying that Plymart, yeah. They came, oh yeah. I told them, I got fired. I let them know. I said, tell you something. I said, no. Nobody gonna come talk to me. I don't even play like that. Okay, you come and you tell me you'll stick something in my mouth. Shit, I'll bury your ass right here on the spot. It's an integrity thing. I'll break your damn neck right down. I gotta do this. There's no way I can let you walk off in this scene. And you the owner of the company? Shit, I'll break your neck and sue your ass. That's crazy. But you know what? He was that comfortable. Listen, they told me, they pulled me in the office. They told me they had to let me go. They said the company was going a different direction. I pulled them black guy. I told them. I said, you don't never. I said, you don't never play like that. I said, you don't never. I said, man, listen. If that man laid his hand on his shoulder, he said, I ought to stick my dick in your mouth. This thing, I'm sitting here thinking to myself, surely he's going to kill this guy right now, right? He started laughing. Hi, Pete. Yeah. No, he didn't play that. My Happy brothers own it. Look them up. They know me. They know me. Shit, they told me, they said the company going a different direction. They said they said I didn't fit. I said cause I don't play with y'all like that. I said I ain't never gonna have no play. We ain't gonna never play like that. Nobody gonna why would a grown man tell me something like that? Now, I lost a lot of jobs for that. My wife tell you, I let them have a job. Shit, I let them, man, you had a job. My integrity. My wife started crying about job, me quitting. We had some insurance so good, we ain't have no deductible. She was so damn happy, she just setting up doctor appointment, 0 deductible. She was just going to the kitchen, like doing shit. Called the doctor like that. I told her, quit calling. Well, I said, I had to let that job go. Why you have to keep leaving the job? Can you just stay? I said, I can't. I can't let them talk to me in the kind of way. I can't let them do it. I said, I ain't going to do it. I refuse to do it. We ain't going to do that. I seen that stuff. Too many years of people sitting around running, scared, job scared like that kind of shit. No. I can't do it. It's too much pressure. I don't like that kind of pressure. That pressure not good for you. Now, you know what? They push us. They'll keep pushing you. That thing you know, you're damn turned into a serial killer. Anytime they show a black man on lost, y'all, I remember one time at Budweiser, they had a black guy sitting there, who many years ago? They had that meeting now, damn, pull that shit up, snap that dude. Dude went in out, oh, dude done locked that shit down. He done lay there and kill their head. The police told him to come out. He said, I'm gonna come out. He said, I'm gonna come out. He said, I'm gonna come out. He said, I changed my, I ain't coming. He said, y'all come in and get me. He hung on the phone. He said, hell, I ain't coming out. He was dating a white lady. And they don't have the boy there, and they feel they kept chomping him, kept playing with him. He ain't done shit. He has to be married to a white girl. They wasn't satisfied. They kept pushing that shit. He done locked the damn plant down, done laid their head down. They trying to talk him out. He said, I'm gonna come. He said, I'm gonna come on out. Yeah, they like, all right, they wait. He said, I changed my income. He said, y'all come in and get me. So all that ended bad. He just looked at folks, just got tired of folks. He crazy. Nobody talk about how they kept pushing him. That's his damn business. How you make it your business go chase? He wanted that. That's your damn business. That's that man Pilker. Leave the folks alone. I don't know where wrong there. Gotta keep inching. Then you know who look crazy? That is him. Nobody kept talking about they kept messing with. What you think of him? I'm sitting around, I got a family feed. I'm trying to work. Why you think of him? Because I like y'all there. I'm trying to take care of my family. Mind my own business. And I just keep you gnawing at me. He's like, man, damn it all. Damn it. I just got to go ahead and show him. And then first thing it looked like, what? He crazy black man, long gunner. Nobody talking about crazy ass white folk won't mind their own damn business. They never get them types. They never get stereotyped. It's always us. So I just try to tell y'all, I ain't tell you to go lock the job down. I'm just saying we're sick of shit. We're tired of being played. We're tired of being pushed around. We're tired of being disrespected. We've been here. Ain't nobody been more loyal to America than us. January the 6th, he saw here loyal white people. They showed their ass. 1 million Ku Klux Klansmen showed their ass up here, tore the damn place up. They done killed George Floyd, done shot the hell out of Breonna Taylor, choked the hell out of Sandra Bland. Ain't that right? Done choked the hell out of Eric Garner, and we still been here and we ain't tore that shit up yet. Now they just killed a black man Monday, and they say he made an aggressive move. The damn gun was in the car, he wasn't in the car. What's the aggressive move? I ain't got no gun to the police. I ain't got no gun, the gun in the car, I'm out the car. What aggressive move I make without a gun? Yes, I know what it called being black. We're gonna release the tape, son. I'm sure you're gonna retake it. Took 90 bullets to kill him. Anybody with common sense know it take 90 bullets. He was on the ground, had 60 in him, already on the ground. He needed 30 more of them. Well, I'm sorry, they hit him with 60, they shot 90. Ain't nobody gonna talk where the hell them other 30 went, huh? 30 more damn bullets just shooting out somewhere. All kind of shit tore up. These folks always trying to justify the police when they do some shit. Why he run? Why the hell they chase him? Let me tell you something. The Cal County got a good rule down here. They run. They say, hell, we ain't running behind them chase. We'll catch them. You know the Cal County got a rule. They ain't running behind. They talk, hell no. That's it for a ticket. Because you speed? Or, hell no. You're going to risk your life. Everybody running the street 100 miles an hour. Met around and kill something damn about. You'll catch them. Criminals dumb. They'll get caught. Ain't my time I let everybody get, but some shit, a broken tail light. I need 85 cars, wide slap ass open. 85 cars, wide slap ass open. Then we get the guy. You know what I'm saying? The man got a probation violation where he owed $10. All kind of damn gas been burned up. Tire done hit the curb, busted, taxpayer money, other folks shit tore up. Because they just white, but they just ran and chased folks all the damn time. I ain't talking about letting no criminal get away, but sometimes let's start looking at the value of some stuff we're doing. The value of the person life, the value of the police life, some of this shit you can just back off of. If it ain't no shooting, somebody rape, somebody rob, shit, they don't need to be wide slap open like that. Right in the hell out, you don't ran the red light, you got through it, hell. Now you ran one, I'm finna run down 15. Now who now the most dangerous? And the one you ran, hell, it was yellow. Everyone he finna run with them lights on gonna be red. Look like damn Rudolph nose. Give me love. Give me love. Always trying to justify everything they do. Some stuff, hell, they ain't worth the time. What the hell time I got to pull over somebody for jaywalking? Hell, I got time for that. Man, go get some damn donuts. Now run your ass to Dunkin' Donut and get some coffee or QT somewhere. Ain't no damn time with no jaywalking. Some shit, man, folks out here life getting took. That's why I want the police. Get out here somebody's life being took. Folks, I had to listen to a tape they was showing like dumb called white folk, man. You don't know. One man called 911. He called them know. He said he got a new cell phone number and he didn't know if they had that number. And you know the operator entertainment they called. White folk call police for any damn thing. They asking them kindly if they could not call her. He called, he said, hello. They called, 911, what's your emergency? He said, I just got a new cell phone and I want to make sure y'all had this number. I didn't know if you had it. They said, talking his ass, entertaining this call. I had so many, that's what you need to send 85 calls to. Already shooting. Hell, you call 911, what do we need your number for? That's how it is. They don't want to talk about that though. They waste up more time than a damn little bit. And we just be sitting around just scared up and just pass them, just keep sitting around. And we ain't going nowhere. You know we ain't going nowhere. Nobody gonna tell us the truth. Nobody gonna tell you the truth about where you at, where your kids at, where your marriage at, where you at, how men need to do better. We gotta do a whole structural change. If we gonna fix society, we gotta start with us. Fixing our rate, teaching our men, our young boys how to be men, teaching our young ladies how to be women, these role playing. We got to teach her how to role play. I remember I was a little boy, my dad be in the mirror shaving. I couldn't see in the mirror. I'd be on the side of him. I'd be down here, look down at me, he'd be shaving. I'd be acting like I was shaved. Whatever side he was on, that's what side I was on, trying to shave. He just looked down at me and just said, and just keep shaving. I just watch him, see when he go to the side. I started doing like this, shaving, trying to mimic, role play. I said, one day, I'm going to get old enough, I got to know how to shave. So you start mimicking what you see. What do y'all think our young boys see now? Mama sat down and pissed. Now his ass sitting down to pee. We stand up. Isn't that right? You stand up. Man, got no damn business sitting down pissing. You got a pickle. You stand up. Isn't that right? Woman sat down. And too damn old to be squatting. 20-something years old ass squatting. Get your grown ass somewhere and stand up. Man, sitting there, you walk by the urinal, all you see some nigga's ass. He got his pants around their ankle, 36 years old. They go get a belt. Get your pants up. Stand in the damn urinal with your pants around your ankle. Y'all all right? Yes, sir. They don't like that. If we don't teach them, how they gonna know better? So we got to start seeing them. Let them see a man sit with a woman. So a man sit with a man. See, when they take it, they get the wrong concept. Y'all got it? So we got to start changing things so they start learning how things got to be done. You can say what you want to. For us to be better, it's going to be a taught behavior. You got to teach it. You got to stop. Listen, you can get a man, a boy to grow up to become a man. If you don't teach him, he'll just have the facial features, he'll have the body structure, but he won't have the mental intellect to be one. That's why a lot of men crash and burn, because they don't have the mental intellect to be a man. To be a man, you got to have a real strong intellect. There's a lot you got to be able to bear, you got to be able to take, and you got to know when aggression is necessary. I'm just being out there, being a man. A man got to be able to weigh and know these kind of things. A man got to be willing that when he make a mistake, he's willing to admit his mistake, and he'll grow from it because he can admit that. Y'all got it? Then a man works to try to lessen his mistakes. Y'all got what I'm saying? How many mistakes y'all seen me make? Hello? Somebody said a word? Not me, because you know what you start doing over time, what it teaches a man, you start to learn from them. When you keep making this, because you're not learning from them. You got it? You kind of must succumb to your mistakes the way you don't change from them. You just keep doing, you keep making them. As time go and you grow, you start to gravitate away from mistakes. You start looking at certain things to say, avoid them. You don't have to put signs on every door saying high voltage, danger, don't go in. So when you live long enough and you start to become wise in what you're doing, you start to pick things up on your own. You just realize, even if it ain't, I don't want to take a chance to find out. Damn thing said hot, I got to see. You're an asshole. This is dumb, okay? High voltage. I want to see because I'm high voltage. This is not brave. This is not intelligent. This is your stupidity. You learn to avoid things. Y'all got it? And this is what we have to learn. Just like we've seen, let's say, how many agree? Hot. How many y'all got to touch it to say? High voltage. How many y'all got to go put water on your hand and go touch it to find out? Why not? I'm curious. Why? Why? Why you ain't got to touch the hot? Why? Why? You got burnt before? What about the voltage? Got shot before. Somebody said a question. I'm telling y'all to avoid these people's system. What's the problem? I didn't get the intelligence I got with the hot and the high voltage. It went right on me like this. High voltage, shock, heat, burn. These folks' system gonna shit you. This your first warning? You don't know about this? Why you don't avoid it? So now you got particulars you avoid. Some pain is better than other pain. The people killing you. You know the first thing that came I told you about this boy they shot. The police have asked us, the city mayor, chief of police have asked us, and the Negro League has asked you guys, if you're gonna protest peaceful. They're asking for peaceful protests, all right, before the film come out and after. That's all they're asking. This peaceful protest before this shooting, before now you find out that they kill him, and when you find out after that they killed him wrongfully, that's all they're asking for from y'all. So try to be obedient. Won't they get some peaceful bullets? Peaceful gun. Let me tell you something. They ain't got a man on their planet that take 90 bullets to kill him. Once a person is on the ground, hey, what the person put your hands up. Stop. This is a boy that stop. Put your hands up. All of this is non-defensive. Stop. Put your hands up. Get on the ground. All of this is non-aggressive. So you don't shoot. So when I'm shooting a damn man, he done caught 60 of these damn things. He on the ground. Why are we still shooting? Why don't we approach? He can't be Superman. His ass done fell. Blood shooting everywhere. Hell, I'm wet. Let's stop shooting. It's to make sure. See, white people want trophies. These 8 officers, white, I guarantee, I ain't seen it. They ain't gonna be black. He white boy. This is how they go. They ain't done with that one clip. Get another. So when the story told we killed one, I got a kill under my belt too. See, you ain't never target practice for these people. That's why I say it don't make sense to keep supporting the system. It makes sense for us to break away from the system and to create a system that works for us. We need to police our own. We'll get the parents tell them if they just spent the mother said they just spent 5 more minutes with her son and know where they shot him. They said he did have a criminal record. When they looked at it, he had a previous account of when he ran into the police and there was a real bad mess. He got a speeding ticket one time. So you can see his criminal record followed him and got him killed. That felony he got with that speeding ticket, that set him up to be killed by them later on. They always can justify it. They always can just see how quick they don't run to find out he ain't. See, the first thing they do when you black is to run to find out they got anything on you. Why we don't find out? Why we don't know all them white folk criminal record that went up that January the 6th? Why we don't know the criminal arrest warrant of the people who they locked in them white boys at that LGBT that they let get on their hands and they stood on their knees and kept their mask on so their face couldn't be shown? Why we don't know what their criminal record was before this? Let me tell you why, because it's not your business. They're white. Their business is telling the business of people of color so you can justify. So now I got to teach you guys in a way, especially my young people. I know y'all might say, oh, he's talking, going on. Y'all don't know. If you pay attention, I'm going to help you, okay? That's why I need y'all to avoid these people's system. You're going to avoid it by we're going to educate you about the system. We're going to educate you about how to navigate. We're going to teach you how to read and how to write and how things add up and how some shit ain't good math. Okay? It just ain't good math, okay? It don't take 100 police officers to kill one black man. That's bad math. Okay, bad math. They always try to make us look like these animals. This is why y'all young people, how many of y'all young people have seen King Kong? Y'all familiar with King Kong? What y'all thought about the movie? Tell me what you thought about it. What do you remember about the movie? He did what now?
He told me feed something, but I don't know what feeding, but I remember.
You said he was feeding something?
No, like fighting.
He was fighting something. Yeah, he was fighting. He was fighting.
He tried to save the girl.
He tried to save the girl? He did, though. He did try to save her. You remember he had the girl? He had the white lady? What y'all know about it? What you remember about King Kong? He's giant. That's true. It's a lot of good, intelligent information you just gave us. You thinking of some other, correct? Anybody else, what y'all remember about King Kong? Nobody else remember nothing about King Kong? Nothing. Y'all seen it? Y'all don't remember nothing else about King Kong? Who we got? What you got? What you remember? He's a giant gorilla. Yes, he's a giant gorilla. He's big, he's a giant gorilla. What about you, Zay? What you got? He keep getting bites? Come for a second. Come for a minute. What are you talking about?
There's a movie.
There's a movie?
Yep.
And what's it?
Fighting dinosaurs.
We find dinosaurs?
Yep.
Okay. We're not talking about that movie, okay? We're talking about the one with the white girl, okay? Okay, thank you. Where did we come? This ain't the one we talking about, though. I'm talking about he keep getting bites. What the hell is that? Yeah, that's the other one, yeah, the newest one. You seen that one, too? I've seen them all. He said, "Cause ask me, I know all of them." Yeah. But what y'all said was true. He was big. He's a gorilla, and he had the white girl. He was trying to protect her, but they wound up killing them. They wound up killing him because it was actually a movie about a black man. Yeah, King Kong is a movie about a black man. Jack Johnson, the boxer. He married white women. Jack Johnson was a big man. He beat the hell out of a white guy he put in the ring. He'll put him in the ring when he beat him. He talked to the audience. He'll talk to him. He'll ask him. He said, "This your champion." Beat the shit out of him. Beat the hell out of him in the ring. And the white people hollering and screaming at him. And he beat him down. He was in a fight one time with one of them. And he slipped and went to one knee. And the crowd went crazy. When he got back up, he hit that white man so hard, he knocked their teeth out and they stuck in their glove. That's how pissed he was. They thought the guy knocked him down, so he was pissed. So when he got back up, he hit his ass so hard, he took his teeth out and they were stuck in their glove. They hated Jack Johnson. Jack Johnson, he was speed going through the town. Police stopped him, write him a ticket. He paid a ticket on the spot. He gave him double the money. They said, "Why you gave him more money?" He said, "I'm gonna be speeding when I come back through." They hated Jack Johnson. So they created King Kong. King Kong was about this massive gorilla who had this attraction to a white woman. It was about Jack Johnson. So the movie was actually to insult. See, we watch movies. That's why I try to teach my members to watch things intelligently. Because white people have another agenda. What color were the people that killed King Kong? They were black? Multicultural? That's to let niggas know when your ass start grabbing white women, we'll stop at no limit to kill you. And your ass ain't getting away. You see how they put on you? The military. See, our people watch stuff. You watch King, you never knew that, did you? Uncle Ted, did you know that when that so-called King Kong came in, it was about Jack Johnson? Yeah, but see, that's how they get you. And this is the same thing they call you now, monkey, coon, and baboon. See, a lot of times you'll sit back and you'll think you're intelligent when you're watching things and you know absolutely nothing. Because these people are, listen, they're passing a message to their people while they're insulting you at the same time. Eventually, we're going to kill this gorilla. Eventually, we're going to lay this nigga down. Let him keep grabbing white women. Eventually, we're going to get him, and we're going to kill him. The nigga just happy to sit here and look and say, "This ain't a movie about my black monkey ass." And the whole time it's about you. That's why I try to tell y'all, somebody needs to talk to you before you just let somebody start shoving a religious book in your face, telling you about these places to go, about this deliverance, when you don't even know nothing about yourself. Why do you need to be saved? Let me tell you why. Because that's what my mama used to tell me. I need to get saved. You know, that's the problem. We've been sold a bill of something we never understood. How many times people told you, you need to get saved? Are you saved? You need to get saved. Are you interested in getting saved? From what? See, when you don't know, what is my danger? And you know the nigga don't know what his danger is because he's still playing with a system that's killing him. And he's going to think he's going to escape in some religious institution. Everything that you need to do and know about deliverance, you need to first understand about yourself. You know, the thing is when Yahuwah, his name is, we look at the name in Yahuwah, we look at something as the existing one. You need to know what the name means as well as enunciating the name. Yahuwah. Yahuwah. Can y'all say it? Yahuwah? You hear the breath that comes out? That's what he put in man. The existing one. Yahuwah. If you had to give somebody mouth-to-mouth suscitation, what do you do? What would you do? What do you do? How would you blow? Yahuwah. You're going to fixate your mouth because you know what? That's life. If I blow out too much, what'll happen? I'll gas. I'll gas out and start what? I'll deplenish. I almost tell you, say, woo, I got to catch my breath. Yahuwah, the existing one. It's important for us to know these things and why we need to leave. When he came to get our people from their captivity, their first bondage, he never came to these people about them getting saved and joining the church. He was delivering them from a present danger. What's this? Okay, ass getting whooped, they're killing their babies. Okay, you're a slave. What about your soul? What about my ass getting whooped? These folks don't play down here. They tearing me up. So how about I get you, deliver you from your present danger? Then we can discuss your salvation. Okay? It made no sense. We the only people, folk getting beat and you shoving salvation, they don't even understand why they need to be delivered. They don't know. Tell them go read and find out where. Go and read and show it to them where he tried to tell them about saving his soul. And when he talking about getting the Holy Ghost. That don't exist. It's the Ruach. Y'all get me? It's the Spirit. And he wanted us to understand how it works. Y'all got it? We have been, let me tell you something. The reason why people give up on salvation, it really makes no sense when you look, let me see. Shit, I'm getting evicted. They're going to put my house on. My house is going on the auction. Every first Tuesday of the month, that's when you do foreclosure, set a foreclosure home. First Tuesday of the month. Y'all got me? What day we at now? What's this? What do they call Saturday? Friday? And what day is this? The what? First. So this is a new month, as they call it. The first Tuesday of every month is when they sell their homes. My home is going to be sold the first Tuesday this month. What I got? 2-3 weeks? Well, I got about another month. How many? You want to talk to me about my soul? My ass finna be sitting outside and my family. How about this? Fix my house situation, my living situation, then let's talk. Because I assure you right now what the most pressing thing gonna be on me. You know what I'm saying? You carnal. You got a house of heaven. I'm finna slap your teeth out your mouth. Because you're not being practical. Let's deal with practicality of things. I'm going to deal with what's reality. Where you're telling me going is not reality for me right now. Okay? It has to be explained to me in a way where I can understand it, like I understand me being outside, losing my home, and my family being outside in a couple of days. That's reality, if that was true. You got what I'm saying? You're going to have to teach me about salvation and get me to understand it to that same practicality. They tell you about going to heaven. Give me the address to heaven. Who got the address? Who been there? Okay, in that conversation. My house going to be sold on Tuesday. You tell me about going to heaven. I ask you a simple question. What's the address? Because I leave right now. See, it ain't an address. Well, I got one now. See, get what they teaching. You see, Smith not being practical. People have lied, and then when people sat down and look at really, you've never understood this whole process. You just been sold something that you never understood, no one's ever explained it, and no one, when it comes down to your reality of what you're dealing with right now, we ain't gonna address that. Let's talk about where we're going later. I'm gonna be outside come Tuesday in a few days, and you talking about something that's gonna come probably when? 5,000, maybe 400 years or 100 years from now? We're gonna be outside dead and gone. I'm not against the process of salvation. I'm in favor of it. But I'm trying to tell you, when you look at it, the first thing he had to do for you to do anything is you got to fix what I'm dealing with right now. If you can't fix this, I really don't see where this salvation thing going to work. Because let's say you're going to deliver my wretched soul, but you can't get me nowhere to stay right now. Real tight. Real tight when I'm looking at a baby crying. Now my wife talking about leaving me. I look at we ain't got no refrigerator. We ain't got no closet to put no clothes. And you saying to get saved? To go where? Because I'll go right now. I just lost everything I had. And maybe my wife will come back and my kid will stop crying. Oh. That's why I tell you. Don't let anybody shove no book in your face till you first understand what your situation is. What's your reality? What you dealing with? That's what you got to do. What's your reality? Hello? I believe in the plan of salvation. I just know it's not practical to shove it down my people's throat unless I got a plan for you now. You need to see something now. This man got us to come out, convince me in 2022 to follow him, believe him, not just based off of what he said, but by the works he did. He manifested works of things we had doubts about. When we got outside of, when our people weren't able to eat lacum, the lacum made us sick. We were full of bread. And we want to know, could he provide a table in the wilderness? And Yahuwah provided it to let us know, I'll provide. If you have a father, a man is expected to provide, to protect his home, his family, his mishpachah. You are my mishpachah, my family. I'll provide and I'll protect you. That's why he fought for us. But you got to understand that. See, a man had to really look at setting himself at trying to mimicking him. Like I tried to watch my father in the mirror shaving, I watched my father do things. Then Elohim said, well, I'm your Abba, I'm your father. Mimic me. Mimic me. Be stern, but you can still be gentle. You can be hard and you can be a punisher, but you can still be loving. Isn't that right? You can hold the things, but you can forgive. Y'all got me? Use wisdom. Men don't want to do that. Men don't want to do that. We got to learn how to mimic him. Y'all got it? How many of y'all grew up with your father, you try to mimic things your father did? Okay, well, Elohim said he's your father. Mimic your father. Right? That's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. He's given us the best plan, the best structure we'll ever get. But a lot of times we don't want that. We want what we see from our oppressor. What do you think he's going to show and he's going to give us? He's going to give us a thing that's going to be more to breaking up our homes, to getting our kids to disrespect us. But he's not going, his kids, he's going to get respect to his kids. He's going to put us in a situation where our kids are going to disrespect us and they're going to lose respect for us. Hello? Okay. I'm trying to move on, then I guess I hurt y'all feelings. That truth thing hurt. Well, something on the floor out here. Yeah, that truth thing hurt, but at the end of the day, it's the truth. And it's the truth. That's what you got to do. Go with the truth. Don't be no liar. Y'all hear me? It's bad when a man ain't got no credibility. Y'all young boys, you're growing to be men, you want to speak truth. Truth make a big difference. I appreciate it. Yeah, you want to be somebody to speak the truth. That's how you keep your integrity. Y'all all right? We're going to look up integrity. How about that? You want to know what it is? That's what I want. That's right. Jonah, you're going to be a good one. Jonah off the chain. I don't know what he be saying. I don't know if he's speaking in tongue, but you know, like, when you first born you that ugly baby, who was there? Who prayed for you? Huh? Come on, tell them who prayed for you. Man, I pray with ugly baby. I can make him so pretty, it don't make no sense. You remember when you was an ugly baby? Oh, yeah. Who prayed? Look at him. Look at him now. I ain't trying to brag on my work now. I'm just saying, won't we do it? Look at yourself. Boy, you something to look at now, ain't you?
Yes, sir.
You welcome.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Buck. Who the man, Buck? Buck, who the man? Say it loud. Who the man, Buck? Buck, that's so nice of you, Buck. I don't know why he said that. Thank you, Buck. Go ahead. Yeah, no, how do to you? We appreciate you. Ain't that right? Man, when I hopped out, looked at it first, he was laying in that bed. Said, she said, whoo. I said, yeah, he's a little on the rough side. We had to put some oil on him and everything. He back, though, now. And that right here, to grease him up a little bit. He back. That's what we do. We put. Now, let me tell you that. Don't be trying to rush your kids here, because I can't promise that everything now. Man, right around here, man, it be kids running all down the street. I don't know how much power I got. Isn't that right? I don't want to gas out. Let me take my time. Let me work on one for a little while. Because it didn't just happen overnight. It was just constantly working, a little prayer, a little moaning. Isn't that right? Sang a couple of hymns. Isn't that right? Read some verses. Now we got it. All right? All right, we're going to get ready to move on. Y'all off the chain. How many of y'all feel like y'all normal? Okay. These are all the abnormal people. Good. How many of y'all know y'all not normal? These are the real crazy people. I'm just holding off. I don't know where I fit right now. Listen, I don't know where I fit right now, so I'm trying to hold off. So I got the folk that normal, then the folk who ain't abnormal. So, and I'm saying, all we're going to need a lot of work. All right, come on. All right, appreciate it. We're gonna talk with y'all here in a little bit. You who are willing. I gotta drop the screen down. Let's look at integrity. Not too much. All right, integrity. The quality of being honest and having strong moral principles, moral uprightness. I'm not worried about no moral, that's their stuff. That's when you look at trying to meet a standard protocol of society. But typically, we looking at having integrity with Yahuwah. Because you listen to these people that holler and tell you, he got integrity. He be calling white people cracker. And your point is, it has nothing to do with it. That's being honest. When you start looking at something saying moral, that's going to basically be set by your oppressor. Their morals are set by them. They'll tell you what's acceptable, what's temporally moral. You know what I'm saying? We'll look up morals too, so you'll see the difference. So when you look at your oppressor, but the oppressor that give you the word and give you the definition, he himself has never met these protocols. Let me ask you a question. When has he been honest? When has he ever shown strong moral principle and ever show uprightness? He lies about every one of us he killed. They still coming out now. Now they showing about Emmett Till, how the white lady had a arrest record they hid and hung up. They never had morality. This ain't nothing new. This ain't the first time they've hid criminal records, arrest record. That ain't nothing new. They doing that now. They've always done it. They put it and seal it. Come with old shit. Talking about we gonna seal it. Seal what? Bring their ass out and let's arrest them. But then they look at this. If you bring them out and arrest them, who gonna arrest them? It ain't gonna be us. Who gonna try them? Who gonna prosecute them? The people that's gonna be the judge, gonna be the prosecutor, and the jury gonna be their own. They ain't gonna let no another race judge them. They know better than that. That's what's crazy. You think, Justin, you help me out there. Do you think, this is a hypothetical, which is pretty much reality in a sense. Do you think that there could, this is a case I make up, a white person accused of doing something, killing an Asian person, hypothetically, okay? Do you think they would let an Asian judge, an Asian prosecutor, and an Asian jury try that white person?
No.
Y'all heard that? You need to think about that. Y'all heard that? I'm not making him the speaker for white people. I just want you to see that makes absolutely no sense that they would allow a white person who would be guilty or accused of killing an Asian person, a Hispanic person, a black person, and then having a black prosecutor, a black judge, and a black jury. That makes absolutely no sense. You know why? They subject to get convicted. Now ask yourself, why have you ever seen one of these juries of a whole nother ethnic group that they're accused of killing, and the judge of that same ethnic group that they're accused of killing, and a prosecutor of the ethnic group that they killed them? Because you know what they're saying? That wouldn't be fair. They might not be impartial. So when you let them be judged by a white judge, a white jury, and a white prosecutor, that's fair? People of color have no brains. We trade in our brains for our color. They make our color look ignorant. You know that they make us look ignorant. You're exactly right. Y'all know, is that practical that they will have a Chinese judge, a Chinese prosecutor, a Chinese jury to try a white man that's accused of killing a Chinese person? Does that make sense, Uncle Ted? Why we don't need to think about this and figure it out? We could be wrong. So how do these people get to be the jury, the judge, and the prosecutor when it comes down to killing us? Yes, sir. See that? What? So I'm the only person to bring this up? Nope. Now you got to ask yourself, where are these other so-called Negro leaders? Right. Why nobody bringing this case up? Why is it that always we need to be peaceful protesters, but the person that kills us is the aggressor? Why are you using peace when someone using aggression on you? Let me choke the shit out of you, and I want you to stand and be as peaceful as you can. Do you know your body couldn't acclimate to that? It is impossible that I could stand here and choke the hell out of you, and your body could sit here. Listen, your body will not take it. Your body gonna struggle, it's gonna fight, it's gonna scrap, it's gonna piss, it's gonna shit trying to get it loose. But when my dumbass brain kick in, peaceful protest. You know what I'm gonna use on their ass? Who know what I'm gonna use? Silence. I'm gonna put tape over my mouth, and I ain't gonna say nothing to the white man. I'm just gonna hold this peaceful sign, and I'm gonna be real quiet so he can see that I'm upset and I'm angry, and I disapprove of what he did, but I'm doing it peacefully. When y'all seen some white people ever come out and get on their knees and start repenting and go, listen, unlock the jail like Ernest T. Bad and what's the damn drunk, Otis, and turn themselves in because of a peaceful protest? Why don't they do this for black people they claim that's accused of killing white people? Want a bunch of white people get signed and put tape on their mouth and stand there and wait for the black person that's accused of the crime to come turn himself in. They get lanterns and torches. They get shotguns, assault weapons. They get on the back of trucks, inside of trucks, on top of trucks and cars, and chase that nigga till they catch him. And nobody never tell them you peace. Why nobody ever talk to them about peace and peaceful protest? I'm just curious. Why you on the people get that conversation? Can't anybody else get told that? Why wasn't nobody white out there January 6th? Hold on, my white brothers and sisters. Let's do this peacefully. This is a democracy. This is their conversation. In a democracy, we don't do this. Amazing we couldn't hear nobody say that. Nobody white came out to say that. But there's always some nigga they shoving in my face trying to tell me about get a damn sign and shut up and just be quiet and go home at 9 o'clock. and tell me that was a powerful message we sent. I just don't like to be talked to like a fool. Y'all had to forgive me. Just don't talk to me like a fool. Tell me something logical, I'll take it. Just don't talk to me like a fool. All right, so y'all, did my young people write this down? All right, let's look. We didn't get it? You got it. All right, let me get, let's look at what I told you we're going to look up. Moral. Oh, yeah, moral. Concerned with the principles of right and wrong behavior and the goodness or badness of humans. Where these people at? Where these people at? Where these people concerned about the good and the evil? Where these people at? Why we don't see them? Why we ain't ran into them? See, they give you words and shove them down your back and shove them down your ear, and you don't know what they mean, and you start reciting things you don't know. They make a fool. You don't even know you've been made a fool out of. They'll tell you about morals. These people don't have morals. These people baby killers. These people kill babies for no reason. Because some lazy-ass man, some lazy-ass woman won't get them put on protection. Then they're going to sit around here and we got to kill a baby. How is your body, it's your right, you can do what you want to do with it. But I can't stop my ass from getting choked out by the police. My body, my right to live. Yeah. I can't control my ass getting 60 bullets while I'm on the ground. My body, my right. It's crazy. It just insults you. It really insults you to sit around listening to the people that give you the definition for word. They don't even believe them. This word is a figment of their imagination because they've never, when has this ever been demonstrated by them as a government? When? Just tell me when. Supreme Court still hadn't ruled yet that you're a human being. We need them to tell that. Moral ethics don't tell you that. Damn, these are people. These are humans. This ain't right. No, stop it. Let me do this. I want to just see where y'all at. Can I do a test? Quick test. Can we do it? Trying to see something. Trying to figure out how we do this. Right and wrong. Black people are human beings. Right or wrong? How many of y'all believe that's right? Black people are human beings. Hold on for a minute. Well, we're so-called black. They're called Shakar people. How many of y'all believe that we, people of color, are human beings? Or whatever race. Who believe that? Who all believe that? Okay. Y'all wrong. How many of y'all believe that people of color, so-called Negro, African Americans, Shakur people, have the same rights given by the Creator as every other race? Where did y'all get this from? Wow, where did y'all get it from? For those that agree, where did you get it from? Who? Given by the Creator. Believe that. We believe that. Y'all shouldn't believe it. The Supreme Court hadn't ruled on it. The Supreme Court hadn't ruled that. Now, I'm trying to figure out where y'all getting this shit from. So let me get this straight. Y'all come up with this on y'all own. The Supreme Court didn't tell y'all that. White people need the Supreme Court to tell them that. You want to tell me about upright, good and evil. And I need the Supreme Court to tell me, damn, these humans. You need the Supreme Court to tell you that I'm a human being. Once they rule on it, once the Supreme Court say, I can't fight that. That got that. Y'all heard the Supreme Court? The Supreme Court had ruled that you're not one. And white people don't treat you right, and they're still considered to be moral. Because it's not a law made up to say that you are one. Therefore, I'm justified to spit on your ass. What you supposed to be, a human? If I kick your black ass, what you supposed to be, a man? I don't think so. My moral ethics didn't see one. Then I say you're not one. You see, this is how they make a fool out of you. You tell where's the Supreme Court in this? This is what their concerns are. You are concerned with the principle, elementary codes of right and wrong behavior. And it's a conjunction, the goodness or business of humans. Where are these white people to come out and come out against these other white people? Morals ain't shit. This is used when white people convenience. This is only a word that you look up the meaning and write it down that they figment. It's a figment of your imagination, their imagination. Because if they actually did this, there is no way you could get gunned down and choked out and hung in a jail cell and falsely arrested. That's right. And evidently be planted on you and people good with some shit like that. Because morals wouldn't do it. You know what happened? I would be so concerned. Kind of like niggas when they're on the street burning them damn buildings down. They damn sure concerned about right and wrong. About good people getting shot, drugged down, and put in jail for nothing, while bad people ass still on the street. That's morals. That's some chicken shit. That stuff don't impress me. They'd make a fool out of y'all these words. You think I give a damn because a white man done spell the word and put it up here? This don't trick me. He himself don't believe that. When you are concerned about something, how many of y'all been concerned about a bill before, concerned about a court date? What did you do in your concern? Somebody tell me what you do in concern. Worried? What? Worry about how you going to get it, how you going to fix it, what you going to do about it? What about y'all? What are these white folk concerned about right and wrong, good and evil, ass at? We ain't looking at videos of our ass. George Floyd choked out. First thing I hear from white folk, you know that was Black Lives Matter. That was Black Lives Matter did that. That white guy didn't kill him. You know how the white lady sit in my damn face and tell me some shit like that? I said, what? She said, you know that was Black Lives Matter. I said, Black Lives Matter? Kill George Floyd? She said, yeah. She said, that's what they say. Guess why she can say that? She has no morals. She don't give a damn about right or wrong. She don't give a damn about good or evil. See, when you look these words up, guess what you look at these words up? It makes you look at your opponent differently. When you don't know the meaning of the words, you assume to know something that you actually don't know. Now, the white man, when he'll get you his education, get you to learn it. Let me borrow you for a minute, kind sir. I'm just down here talking to you for a second. And just talking, I just want to make sure that we do things right. You know what I'm saying? I'm concerned about it. And whose money? Is that your money, sir?
No, sir.
That's mine, correct?
Yes, sir.
I'll get it. Now, what you did, young man, was morally right. You know what I'm saying? Because it benefited my ass. Drop your damn money on the ground and see what happens. Damn Skippy. See? But see, I'm trying to get y'all to realize you being played. Because you'll run around and y'all be so happy these little white ass words you be throwing around. And then the words root out from Greek, Latin, and your ass feels so smart. The folks who gave it to you don't even live by it. How you not concerned about it? Most of you don't have a permanent right to vote. Where are all the good white people who have morals? Who's saying, that shit ain't right. That shit ain't good. That's some bad shit. I'm concerned about it. You know what they look at? Ain't got nothing to do with me. I got mine. But they're going to hold you to morals, to something that they created, that they fabricated, they knew you had. They turn and use it on you and put you in a situation. Okay, man ain't got nothing to eat. Do you typically go in stores and steal? Do you typically hold up people, rob them? Do you typically snatch old women pocketbooks? Cut by for a second again, please, kind of sir. You did agree to. You don't go in the stores to steal. You don't snatch old lady pocketbooks and stuff. And you're not running around robbing people and robbing banks. Wow. So I guess we would have to say he has morals. What if I put his ass in a low-income neighborhood? What if I take the father out the home? What if I put the mother struggling? What if I let drugs get in his neighborhood and gangs? What you think about that stealing?
It's advantage, man. Take a chance.
Got to take a chance. You got to get it.
Take your time.
You know what I found out about this brother? He's not so moral now, huh? So this is me as a white man. Now I can grade him and I can demean him. Because you know what? He has no morality. See, there's never an excuse to steal. Let me see. We just stole the damn country. We stole your damn birthright. Sir, for you to steal, you have absolutely no morals. None whatsoever. He doesn't have integrity. Are you serious?
It's tight.
What condition did I put him in to steal? The kids that joined the Crips and the Blood, they come from Beverly Hills. Where do you think they're coming from? Low income, broken home. So now when I shoot them, I can kill them. Hell, Supreme Court ain't ruled. Guess what I didn't kill? I ain't kill a man. And I damn sure ain't kill nobody who got no integrity. So when I go to sleep at night, shit, I did my job. Appreciate your non-existent man with no morals and integrity. That's how he beat you. So I look at Words Up. He ain't got a white man on that planet got more sense than I got. He can tell himself them lies he want to. It's impossible, because all we got to do is sit down and use logic. Let's take your book and let's sit down and use logic. What words you think he's going to try to use? He's always going to turn it and he's going to use his words against you. But you watch his behavior and look up his words and you'll find the contrariness is in him and not in you. The only way he beat you out because you don't know. How many of y'all didn't know what integrity meant? You used the word, but you never looked it up. Guess what? At that point when you didn't know, you were ignorant. You can't argue, you were ignorant. How did you just combat ignorance? By learning the meaning. Now you have intelligence. You have knowledge. That's how you beat him. You learn. You know, first time shit, I don't know what it means. Hell, I ain't worried about it. You need to, because you know what? It disenfranchises you. It puts you to where this man can continue to do the wrong he does to you. He out here. Go ahead and hate me out there. Go ahead and hate me. I know. I'm the bad guy. Go ahead and hate me. Go ahead and hate me. I know. Huh? Look at all of you. Look at you with your suits and your tie. Go ahead and hate me. Don't hate me. Just tell the truth. Nobody never talked to you straight. You think you were talked to straight. You thought them folk cared about you. Don't give a damn about you. Hey, they've been concerned. And a concern, you'll do something behind it. Huh? Hell, if I'm finna get out and put out my house Tuesday, I damn sure I guarantee I'm finna go start looking for something about money, my ass gonna be gone. I ain't finna wait for them to come set my stuff out. My concern is gonna be enthused. It's gonna be charged with getting out to do something. So don't sit on your white ass and tell me you got no moral value and you hadn't got up and done nothing about our needs. They know the wrongs that been done against us. They see what happened at the dinner table. Nobody ain't talk to you like this, huh? It's the truth. But then you got to ask yourself, why don't you get some morals? So you can give a damn about yourself. Everybody keep waiting on when the white man going to do, when he going to do, when he going to do. Why don't you get you some morals? Why don't you get some concerns about yourself? Why don't you start doing something to change your situation? It ain't about you stealing or killing. It's about you educating yourself and setting yourself in a better position. Learning how to opt in out of stuff. You know what they get? I get text, man. How many of y'all get text, man, from random places? How many of y'all don't like them? How many of y'all get them you don't like them? I'm talking about you don't like them. Get what they say on the other one. You can opt out. Huh? Guess what? I'm still getting them. How many of y'all hate them? Don't like them? I'm talking about, no, put your hand up. How many of y'all don't like them? What can I do, Jaheed? They always say stop or opt out. Why would I keep receiving when I'm telling you I don't like them, Jaheed? I can stop it, I can opt out. How a nigga ain't got a brain like that in this system? Nigga stop it. Nigga opt out. And there's always we keep thinking every time it's us gotta leave. We ain't gotta leave and go nowhere. You just gotta leave stupidity. Isn't that right? You can start working. There are other groups and other people who are concerned, who's willing to do business with you. You ain't got to keep doing business with people that disrespect you. That's crazy. I don't go in the store with people with windows and shove shit in the hole and slam my shit around there and hand me no bag. The hell you say? I'm not taking that shit, man. I don't know. I'm not interested. I know y'all do. I mean, what you gonna do? Carry your ass somewhere else. I opt out and I stop it. He ain't gonna do that to no white man. He gonna open up his store in that store, his ass gonna know that shit better be open. That white man need to see his ass, his Arab ass, his Asian ass, his Muslim ass, his Indian ass. And he better hand him no damn bag. Why my shit got me in a black bag? Put mine in a white one. Look like I'm leaving here with alcohol trying to hide some shit. Put my shit in a white bag. That's all I'm saying. I don't support them stores. They still existing. They don't exist off my money. Why would you? I pay my money just as good as his money. Hell, they'll do more shooting up than we will. Hello? What am I telling you wrong? But other than getting people to respect you. But you have to respect yourself. And realize when I run across stuff like this, this is not where I want to spend my money. Hey, this is what you got to do. You say the neighborhood you're in, they rob you, they crazy, you got to do it. That's fine. I don't want to shop here. I don't want to get shot, I don't want to get robbed, and I damn sure don't want to get disrespected here with you. Because I know your damn price is higher than what they need to be. And it's just as bad of a damn robbery somebody run up on me with a gun. And the disrespect. Now what are you gonna do? The niggas coming there anyway. I done seen them. Listen, they got a date gun. When that shit run out, they clip it with a date and put another date, Do you know these folks, these Muslims, do y'all know they got a gun here to shoot? They can change the date on the shit. They do it. They not finna throw nothing away. I'm selling the niggas. Let me see. Niggas, the Supreme Court done rule ain't even a human being. So am I really doing something wrong? How many of y'all had a dog? Got a dog, had a dog. What you fed your dog? Premium. Premium food. What you gave your dog? Leftover. Shit you didn't want to eat no more. So let me get this straight. The Supreme Court has not ruled that you guys are human beings. So what had this store done wrong? Absolutely nothing by the Supreme Court rule. So while they wasting time by women, whether or not they can kill a damn baby, I'm talking about for the one who just having sex, the ass just lazy. We're not talking about rape victims and incest, okay? Why are you not addressing these reparations? Why don't you address these misappropriations? Because shit that should have been given us, we ain't got it. All right, I'm gonna move on. Y'all, they don't want to talk. No, it ain't, Leon. They hate it. They hate me. They hate me. And you know I hate you too. Some in me just won't let me love you back when you hate me. And I don't fight it. Because it's a good thing. So you can stop people. That's what they want you to do. See, let me tell you what white people did to justify themselves. I ain't that, but let me borrow it for a second. All right, hypothetically, if I hit you, there's got to be a reason. You was trying to stop me from doing something. You tried to take something from me. Or I feel I was disrespected for an issue. That would make sense. But if I just hit you and it ain't no reason, how you feel about me, nigga? I'm a white man. No, nigga, you love me. That make me sleep better at night. Because let me ask y'all a question. Hold on, didn't they teach us to pray for our enemies and love our enemies? Okay, he supposed to pray for me and love me for my wrongdoing. And that helps me at night knowing he forgave me. Whew, you just don't nigga. Nigga, had you not forgave me, shit, that thing been weighing my ass out tonight. Cause I must have done something wrong. But since he forgave me and he loves me, He praying for me. Ain't too bad. I appreciate you, nigga. You appreciate niggas like that. You do stuff to them you shouldn't have been doing, and you wrong for it, but he praying for me. He forgave me, and he loves me. Now, y'all ask yourself, could I be that bad of a person? That he loves me, and he forgave me? Y'all niggas try, how many of y'all will hold that against me? See, y'all, let me tell y'all, all of you need Jesus. You need Jesus, niggas, okay? Because he forgave me. And I take him on the news story, he'll get up and he'll tell y'all, can't we all just get along? It's all one of them you can roll out to these people and convince our people that whatever is done to us is okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. Do y'all know how aggressively violent we are to each other? But yet when another ethnic group does something for ours, especially the white ethnicity, we just bubble over with this forgiveness stuff. But we never forgive ourselves. We never forgive each other. And he's used that as a weapon against us that we inflict damage on ourselves. Listen, when I teach you to hate yourself, look down on yourself, and to believe that you can only aspire to go so high, nigga, that's more damage than a bullet. I ain't got to lock you up. I ain't got to worry about you. Shit, I need somebody to shine my shoes. I need somebody to take out my trash. This is how he gets you. He don't get you to aspire for lawyers. How many of my kids here want to be lawyers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are they moving up then? 6. Doctors. Engineers. I got engineer. Hold on for a minute. Courtney, we had the problem. Courtney, when you get 12, you're going to be grown. You can't do all that by 12. Now you got to make up your mind. We weren't going to be doctor, engineer, or we're going to be engineer and doctor. Well, lawyer and engineer. Which one do we had to pick one? Engineer. Oh, you want to be an engineer? I ain't mad at you. You want to be an engineer? Yeah, you can hear it. You can hear them building, can't you? I can hear it too. But that's what we want to do. We want to get our kids inspired for stuff. Typically, they would try to teach people of color years ago. They would try to put you on a more hand-on skill trade. It wasn't considered skill now. Now they pay money. Back then, when black people were carpenters, you weren't making money like that. When they gave it to us carpentry, we weren't making money like that. We were doing it for free as slaves. Building his barn, building his house, putting his porch back on, painting his house. We weren't getting paid for that. And when we came out from it, it wasn't money in it. It was struggling. Now people get money. Look, when the soon as Hispanic got here, they came in at $2 an hour. Shit, they make more money. They hire our ass. And we go to them for a job. They make all kind of money around here. So I'm saying that's where we're at because we hadn't really sat down to look at how to configure something that makes sense for us. How do we get ourselves out of this derision? Okay, all right, I gotta go. All right, come on. Romans 15:4. Who do I hate? Wrong. I hate wrong. Whether it's a system, whether it's an individual, whatever it is, I hate wrong. You should hate wrong. You shouldn't be doing wrong, and you shouldn't be supporting other people doing wrong. I'm talking about wrong when you're doing injustice against others. I never try to take something from a white man because he's white. That don't make sense. I'm speaking against what he done. It don't make sense for me to afflict him with the same thing. I want to see a different. But my thing is this, I ain't looking to let you take that from me either. Y'all hear that? I ain't going to take that from you, and you damn sure ain't finna take that from me. Y'all got it. I stand on them principles. I ain't got no reason to. It don't make sense. I'm going to say I'm just going to beat white people, beat white people, beat white people, beat white people. That shit, I'm doing the same thing he's doing. Right. At that point, I'm in no position to correct him. Right. We're corrected by showing them different. If a man's going to teach a boy how to be a man, he can't do boy shit. That makes no sense. Why am I teaching my son how to be a man if I'm doing child shit? That makes no sense. I'm doing man things. I want you to learn how to do things as a man. Right. So if I'm going to teach the white man how to be morally correct, then he has to see me do it. Then we say you can't do something you don't know. Then we have to know it for ourselves so we can illustrate it. We can demonstrate it. That's the whole purpose. But what our biggest fear is when we don't know something, we succumb to the ignorance and we never try to break out of it. Why don't I just get the intelligence and find out? Why don't I get the information? So every time I get the information, anything I'm ignorant about, I released that. I'm no longer ignorant to that anymore. That's one less thing. I've conquered that. And once you start conquering all these things that hold you back in your fears, then you start looking at him and say, ain't but one thing left. But come on, you trying to make your bills every month. Do you really have time to go out on this street and let go for a 2-week march? Coming against them? You ain't got time. Hell, you're too far behind. What you think the whole purpose of why he keep you behind? Why he keep homes broken? Why? Because you'll never get us on the same platform. We all got different problems, but they're really the same problem. It's the same person that's inflicting us with the problem. We don't see that. We just see the problem. Where does the problem come from? I go to the doctor. Doctor tell me I got high blood pressure. He give me pills and send me out. How many of y'all believe that? What is he going to do? Diagnose me. And this diagnosis, you know what they're going to tell me about? What's hereditary and what I'm eating. He's also going to give me alternatives. You need to start cutting out salts. You need to start watching fats. Why? These are things that's going to deflect or going to bring you more into a cure situation. What do? We hear the solution, but all I really heard is the pill is going to cure it. He covers itself. He didn't tell me, he said, listen, here's the pill you can take for the rest of your life. Here's a plan and a program to come along and correct what you have wrong, and you won't have to stay on this the rest of your life. He said some things that gave me some literature that he knows I'm not going to read it. Too much damn paperwork. Just get to the point. He didn't get to the point. It's a lot of reading and go through and considering. Just take the pill. Take the pill. It shows you the laziness of us. How about let's do corrections? That's what I'm trying to get you out. There is not a pill you take to stop what's going on to you. We have to go through correcting things. Every time we correct these things, then you'll see you need to fix the problem. He is the problem. What the purpose of telling me hereditary? So I can hate my mom and my dad and my granddad. If I get a disease like cancer, killing disease, cancer, and you go through my family history based off what I told you and come back and say, it's your mama and your granddad and your great-grandmama. Who am I going to blame when people ask me, man, you know, man, I went to the doctor, man, found I got cancer, bro. Shit, man, yeah, my grandmama now. Who will feed my great-grandmama? Who will feed my granddad? Who feed me? But it's easy to convince me of blame them. I get you to where the problem at. Here lies the problem. It's him. All right, y'all can't take it. Sensitive. That hurts you. Responsibility. That's the truth. How many of y'all make sense? Because why would you tell me some shit about my mom and them? Why would you do that when you knew you owned them? You knew you owned their parents. You knew what you fed them. But now you convince me and say, well, typically what it is, it's not you, it's hereditary. You give me a fault to blame on somebody in my family. Why don't I blame your ass and the slave on? Why don't you tell me what it is? Your grandmother and your great-grandmama and granddaddy, we owned their ass. We fed them shit that would destroy their health, and we knew it would get in their genes and that the kids and the great-grandkids would get it. Because then they know I'm going to want to leave that room and I'm going to want to whoop some ass. He knows. Tell it like that, now you want some ass, don't you? And you ain't gay. Like, there's no need for no relaxer, because my back standing real firm. Y'all, we can't afford to relax. We damaged. We damaged goods. Man, get you sick, and then come to him for the cure, and he send you back and say, it's your mama. Who does some shit like that? I fed you, I got you sick, and I tell you, there's your daddy. That's who there's you from your daddy's side. Get what I be wanting now, man, I hate that my daddy. Why? Because I'm sick because of my daddy. No, you're not. You're sick because of the oppressor. That's right. The oppressor just programmed you to buy into the hype of it's your daddy, it's your mama, it's your grandmama. See that? It's called passing, what do you call that? Transferring risk. You never look at him, do you? You look at the genes, your family you came from. That's why that's what's happening to you. Never the slave master. No doctor tell you about your slave master, do they? All right. What about the fact your grandmama and great grandmama were raped by a white man? His gene pool ain't in there? How my grandmama get all the blame? What about the white man that raped my grandmama? His gene pool, because he ate the same shit. You do know they ate the same. Let me see. You ate chitlin. I forgot he ate pork chop. Yeah. Boy, you about dumb as shit. Come out the same pig. See, what they did, they fed us bologna. They fed us chitlin. He ate ham. He ate pork chop. This is pork. That's right. So now you have to really look at the shit he done told you and what he sold you. Because he ate it too. The white man was not a vegetarian. His vegetarian movement ain't started since what, the 70s, 80s. He started this vegetarian run. What was he eating before that? We ain't even heard the word vegan in those 70s and 60s. That's how white folks beat them all. That shit been here thousands of years. He would have got it from us. All right, come on. This is the word program. Let me do this. Y'all don't like me no more. All I want to do is tell the truth. All right, come on. I look on the Latin. This is the Latin, Dewey Rim, King James perversion. Let's let it roll.
For whatsoever things Nika taught aforetime,
For whatever was written before
Nika taught for our learning,
was written. That's right, to show us, to teach us, to instruct us. Go ahead.
that we, through endurance,
What is that? That's a martial lead. That means concise, getting right to the point. That's what we're doing, not to quit. Why would he tell us and give us a book to tell us not to quit? Because there's no way to read this book and not give up. When you look at the book, all the people ever did was get punished. Boy never got rewarded. So I'm going to read the book and want to keep going? I mean, the book will make you say, close it up. It don't make sense. Hell, they spent more time in captivity. They spent more time in the prison. They spent free. So the book is telling me how to properly use it. When you're going through, it was written to teach you, to show you, to instruct you. And that through endurance, going through without giving way, basically a martial law, short, concise, getting to the point, not to quit. Why?
and Nakum of the Kitabim,
These kids are so brilliant. A reward. What's going to make me go? Because he just said don't quit? Does that make sense? No. Then I'm striving because of the reward. There is a reward at the end of if I don't quit. He already knows the mentality and the thinking. You're going to want to quit. When you look at how I punish these people that went contrary to me, you're going to associate yourself with the people in the wrong more than you're going to associate yourself with the people in the right. Come on, we don't see ourselves as people doing right. We always know we're going to do wrong. People always can tell you why they do wrong. Who does right? We all do wrong. That's not true. Listen. Right down the street, stop sign. What you supposed to do? You ain't right. I knew you weren't saved. You ain't stop. Where in the book say I'm going to Sheol because I didn't stop at that sign? It's not. You know what people say? But see, the book stop lying. Stop your lying. This is a man's sign, a man's system. I'm not telling you the road path, but he'll get you on these little tech. See, I know you weren't perfect. I know you can be perfect. You ain't stop. Look at it. You went through that. That light was red. Where in the book it told you you're going to go to Sheol? There's no place called hell. This is Greek. The Greeks make it up. Hell comes from Hellenes. That was the name of the Greek. The Greeks' first name was Hellenes. That's why people say, you know what? You catch pure hell with them. Yep. It's referring to the Greeks. That is not a place that burns. They have created, man. People don't even know. They fabricated the whole story here. How many of y'all never seen it? All y'all seen it? No, I ain't talking about the place. Seen the fabrication of hell, where it comes from. The storyline. How many of y'all hadn't seen it? Let's look at it. Can we see that creation of hell? Let's see it. How about that? Now you got a book. You go through what is it? Hell, 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 hell. Let me tell you how they make a fool out of you, how they get you. How many times in the Old Testament do you see hell? Wow, amazing. Why weren't the people told they were going to hell when they did wrong? Wow. We're not thinkers. We're not thinkers. It's a Greek word. Can we see, first of all, what were the Greek's original name, please? So see, when you learn, I don't want you to ever repeat what I told you. I want you to now start speaking what you know. Once you know something, I can't take that away from you. Nobody can take that away. Why would you sit around and let somebody argue out of something that you know and they ain't never looked at? You beat me. You ain't never looked it up. Hell, I done looked it up and saw it and know it, and you don't know it, but I guess I got to go with you since you talking. Whew. Now, let's look up first about the Greeks, please. Yeah, well, the original name of the Greeks, they go down Hellenes. Hellenes they have for these people. Let them see that. Then we get over here and look at hell. You need to know all this stuff. Greek, plural, inhabitants of Greece. Early, hold on, let's see that. When I start looking at old Greek, what is that? Greekos, plural, Greeks. Inhabitants of early grammatics. Take this C out and what you got? German. But that's how you make a fool out you. Borrowing from the Latin Graecia. See, this is called etymology. Etymology means when did the word come into existence? You go back to find out, when did it start? See how they beat you? This is the intelligence of the nigga. The nigga looks a word up and he runs off. Go look at what predated that word. When did this word come into conversation? Okay? That's how you take away their power over you. They'll have you thinking, hell, they've been talking like this in the beginning of time. They'll tell you they borrowed their credit. Look, they start off first tell you, old who? English. Best old English they had was in the store in a can and a 40 bottle. This why niggas will always get beat, because they're not intelligent enough. I taught you guys about etymology. Some of y'all didn't know about etymology until I told you about it. Am I correct? Letting you go back further than just his dictionary. Now you take power away. Now when you sound, they start telling you, oh yeah, man, the Greeks existed 1 BC. Where you get this shit? First of all, BC is not even make sense. It has nothing to do with Christ. Okay, it's called before common era. That's what BC means. White people didn't even give you the terminology BC AD to hell like the 1500s, 1200s, 11. So this is what they got you thinking. People walk around. 2 BC. That one I write it down. 2 BC. That one I found this. What kind of shit is this? Somebody walk around touching shit. 400 BC. Are you serious? Every time y'all did something, y'all wrote a date down. Who do you tell this to? You tell this to stupid people. Let me see. This is how intelligent white people are. Every time they do something, they got a date. Ask Mark Furman, how you ever use the word nigga? He couldn't remember. Don't y'all touch shit? Every time y'all touch it, y'all put BCAD on it? Do y'all not know they came up with this date about 1300 after and went back and started putting dates on shit, talking about BC on it and AD to make you think that they've been walking around all this time just dating shit every time they do something. I just shit with it. 14 BC. You just scratched that on the outhouse? I know it's funny, but see, I have to take away the power of why you're ignorant. You're ignorant because you accepted, you adopted that these people actually keep dates on everything they've done. Now, when you recall something, that's a damn lie. I don't know why these people why are you letting people give you a Bible, stick in your face, and you know nothing about the people you're dealing with? We're going to go through, we're going to look at the Greeks, the Latin, and the English. What do you know about these people? It's important to know that. So let me see. They told you first old English, it makes sense. They're going to start you at the last ass end of somebody who gets something. Your book told you he give you the end at the beginning, didn't it? Why wouldn't you just start me off with the Latin? I started y'all because most niggas read stupid, he going to give all the credit to the English. Telling you where he borrowed it from the Latin. That's where he got it from. Where you get that from? I got it from hell. That was their name. Change it, run on another cover, and come, yeah, I'm Greek. Because most of our people don't know. Come on, let's look at hell right quick. I ain't got a long time. They're going to start falling out on me. Hold on, stop for a second. A modern theory, hold on, stop for a second. Put 4 by. What if I put IC on the end? I told you niggas don't know no better. See, they making fool. Listen, they throw IC on something and your ass get going. Because all these people work together. Don't y'all know the Germans believe they're more superior than any people in technology and information? Most of y'all don't know it. They don't tell you that because you're too stupid. You'll never get it. You'll never get it. You actually think Germans think that you're smarter than them. It'll never happen. They don't believe nobody in Europe is smarter than them. It makes absolutely no sense. Hitler taught them and had these folks perfect right. These people are stupid. No, all of them are stupid. They're all dumb. You can conquer them. Whenever you get some enthusiasm about yourself and confidence about yourself, they shoot you down. You prideful. America, no one has a greater economy on my body. Boom! How the hell you pedal a bike and you standing still? The people just, they always play you. How every country the greatest country, but you can't ever give yourself kudos about nothing. Because all these people can claim their fame to being great because you have denounced your position. You have denounced your intelligence. You've avoided your rightful place. It's more easy for a man to run off than for him to stand flat-footed in his home and defend the right to run his home. Popular song in the 70s. Papa was a rolling stone. Well, wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left me was alone. That was a hot little song, wasn't it, back then? Song they should have cut that shit off. They deframe a man that's standing home. Man that's standing home, take care of family, say, we can't play that hymn. Can't play at him. You know, it's just a song, but you know what? It deframed the people that stand and do their job. See, this is what you learn for us. It's okay to play it when it don't hurt us. When it hurts us, we can't play it. When it takes away from us, we can't watch it. Martin, I don't watch Martin. My kids might pull up. I don't watch that shit, man. I look at the damage it's done. Martin gave a lot of our black men an opportunity to be irresponsible. Have dumbass friends and don't own a car, have nothing. His girlfriend to be more intelligent than he is and his wife. I can't watch it. I see the damage of it. But you guys, it's entertainment, but it's your reality. Because you've allowed it to be that. Come on, how many more wasn't funny? You got to kiss a man by holding his ears? There ain't no damn handlebars. It's just some stuff I just look at, I can't watch it. It hurt us. It did too. Once you see the damage, look at our men. Do y'all understand? Listen, we've cycled out a generation of men, okay? I came along, guys were men. We weren't the men my father were, okay? But we were men. Now we cycle and we missed a generation. And we got they ain't gonna do shit. They gonna wait on everybody to do it for them. They keep the hand out. They ain't gonna push. They're not gonna defend. They don't see nothing wrong with it. And these people study giving them badass music. Then they killing their ass with sorry-ass TV program that hurts you because that's your reality that he's showing you. Who producing this shit? I don't care to put it. A white man has to say it can show. White man, he got to get it. Because they're not going to let you show nothing positive. They're going to say, where's the words he used? What is our condition? Everybody have tried to talk to you in another manner and another equation, and we've got nowhere. It hadn't added up yet. The only way I see to tell you is to come flat foot and just tell you the butt naked truth. Take all the clothes off of it. And you be the judge for yourself for where we at. And you tell me how much Martin can we watch. We can't stomach no more of it. Run off to a damn convert somewhere. Man, I had that shit. Whether he went out to a monastery or some shit. I always got a nigga going the wrong place. Why he couldn't have ran the Abari, Hebrew as they call it. He had to run try to be a damn monk. See, why you'll be laughing, they always steering you in the wrong direction. He always steering you in the wrong direction. He ain't even sending the church to find religion. Run off and be a monk. Which made my, how many of y'all know a nigga ran out to be a monk before? Not even practical. But guess what? It's comedy, see? Y'all guys, see, you can't be serious all the time. Shit, look at your numbers. How many of our kids in juvenile? How many of our men in prison? How many of our women not at home with their kids? How many unwed kids, unwed mothers we got? How many of our people on crack? How many of our people getting killed out here on drugs? Shit, you can't help but to be serious. All right, come on back home. All right, we're supposed to look up hell right quick. Y'all try not to hate me, because I will use all my hate back on you now. I just want to remind you now. I assure you, you can't hate me more than I hate you. And I'll sleep just as wonderful as possible. Because the only reason I'm going to hate you, because you don't like the truth. You can hate me for some shirts, some pants, and some shoes. That don't mean nothing. Also hell, Old English, hell. Near world, abode of the deaf, infernal region, place of torment for the wicked after death, from proto-grammatic. What did we say proto-grammatic was? Who? All right, the underworld. So that's also Old Frisian hell. Frisian gonna be usually French. Old Saxon, Helia, Dutch, Hell, Old Noose. You know about that noose? Hang a nigga. Hell. German, Holl. It's Holl. What that? Gothic, Halja, Hell, literally. Concealed place, compare Old Noose, Heller, cavern, from Pi. What is Pi? Proto-Indonesia, European. Root, kill, to cover, conceal, save. I want to see the creation of it. Expression. Hell in a handbasket. Oh, these are sayings that got pagan concept. It might have reinforced the English word as a transfer of a pagan concept to Christian theology and its vocabulary. Old Noose, hell, proto-grammatic. One who covers up or hides something was the name, was that Loki's daughter? See that? Who ruled over the evil dead in Niflheim, the lowest of all worlds. Mist. It might have reinforced the English word as a transfer of a to who? Theology, and is a vocabulary, and it's vocabulary. Told the shit just make it up. That made it up. Niggas don't know no, they don't know nothing. Hell. That's a bad word. You just said hell. You don't pray by hell, people go to hell. That's a pagan construct to Christian. Christian's so dumb, you're short tongue. Dumbass still gonna be a Christian. That don't stop me and my Lord. Intelligence should cut your stupidity off. The people can read this stuff and they still dumb enough to go along with it. Let's see, what it is right here. Hell and noose. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce this word. Which means a lie. Can we look at what the word myth means? I just want y'all to learn. See, take the power. This is what it gets you. Oh, don't say that. That people burn in hell. You don't burn in hell. It's pagan. It's a lot. Do you know they teach you that there is a wingman? He made wings to fly out of hell. This story of the Greeks goes so far. It's so pathetic. He made wings to fly himself out of hell, which makes no sense. They admit we made the lie up. Why the hell am I trying to escape out of a lie that I made up? It don't exist. There's nowhere to go because I ain't never went nowhere. It's that sickening. They create gods that fight each other, then the son come beat up the daddy, but the daddy the more powerful one. What the hell is you talking about? How is the daddy more powerful one if he get beat up by his son? He's still the greatest. That's you, nigga. He just makes up stuff that makes no sense. Let me see. Oh, this is beautiful. A traditional story, especially one concerning the early history of a people or explaining some natural or social phenomenon, and typically involving supernatural beings or events. So Jason is real, Freddy Krueger is real. That made no sense. That didn't make this stuff. This stuff is a lie. Oh, I'm sorry too. A widely held but belief, or that's what a myth is. I don't know how the hell it'd be number two. I don't know why it would be number two, but that's why. Listen, it wasn't always number two, it was number one. So what white people do? You throw it around because a nigga lazy, nigga gonna read number what? See, Smith be lying. Myth is the truth. That's why they smoke meth. They think it's the same thing. Oh, let's look up some of that misconception. That's why they want to get abortion. They say they didn't want the baby, it was made up. I don't know how your stomach still swells with a misconception. Misbelief, I mean, I don't like that. Go ahead. All the folks that like it, I love to see y'all in the mail, cool. It's too late, we forward now, we forward. These people ain't nothing but some cons. Y'all trying to con me like the white man. But you just need to know these things before you start trading through and somebody giving you a book talking about salvation and going places and all this stuff. It makes no sense. Can we look up heaven? It don't make sense to take one and don't look at the other one, does it? Just another Greek myth. It's a myth. There's no way he told you ever about living in no cloud. I'd like to take up there and let y'all the airplane and see how it worked one time. These people just make up stuff. The man is going to establish his Mount Kuth here. The man declared that the rocks abided forever. He's not getting rid of the rocks. The rocks abide forever. He's going to set his Mount Kuth up here. Let's see. A place regarded in various religions as the abode of who? Or the gods and the angels, or the good after death, often traditionally depicted as being above the sky. Now let's see where hell comes from, etymology. See the Greeks' involvement here. So you think you smart enough so you put hell back, you think we weren't gonna catch it? And then what makes it sense? How is it a noun when a noun supposed to be a person, place, or a thing? It don't exist, and white people told you it's a noun. How does that work? Didn't they teach us that a noun was a person, place, or a thing? It's not real. How would it be a noun? We're supposed to do it later. Old English, he found home of gods. Earlier, the visible sky, firmament, probably from the Germans. Hibben, go to Hibben. So nigga been saying, we call it Hibben. So we were right, we had a B in it too. We said Hibben. He says Hibben. A dissimulation of Himmen, source also a low. Why does German keep coming out that we read grammatic? I'm so confused. Everybody play with you. He been old news. There go that news, hang you again. Gothic, Hemming, also Frisian. This is usually gonna be the French, Dutch. See, look at him. Where's nigga at? Where the nigga don't have a name for nothing? Everybody who give you your stuff, they'll oppress you.
That's right.
Look at who always give you your word, who always got it. Why you never see the African, what the African called it? Heaven, sky, which is of uncertain and disputed. Why would you be disputing it? Why would it be uncertain? They don't know. Perhaps it means literally a covering. Wow. There go your place you were going to, baby. All you got to do is get under your cover. And you be in heaven. The folks tell you hell they don't know. Now, Google done told you something. If you went back to etymology and look at these people tell you, we went back and we searched it when it came. We don't have no search place where it's at. It probably means covering. What we were covering, pie root, Kim to cover, which also has been proposed as the source of the chemists. I need to look this up. Where are we going with this? Watkins derived it elaborately from pi. Was it Ack sharp via Ackman, stone, sharp stone, then stony vault of heaven? The English word is attested from the late 14th century as a heavenly place. So the 14th century, the English had it. So I'm just curious, what was it before the 13th century? A state of bliss. Bliss also can put you as ignorant or unknown. That's what they tell you, that ignorant is bliss, because you don't know. So here you is praying to go to somewhere, nobody even know where it's at. By their definition looking, because they ain't trying to go nowhere. These people put you in a place and now they leave you to try to get somewhere you can't possibly go, because they tell you, we don't even know where it's at. These people don't have no idea what's going on. They give you just enough to make a fool out of you. Stick it in the book and tell you to close your eye when you pray. This is what I want you to tell you. Find in the book where it told you to close your eye when you pray. It ain't written. I'll show you where the book says Yahushua lifted up his eye to Shammai and he palau. To palau means to ask. They say pray. That's what you're doing. It's called palau. It means to ask. Can I get some water? I'm hungry. Why don't I open my eyes? The nigga ain't got no brain. That's why he steady keep losing. He keep his eyes closed because he's an ostrich. In real mental intellect, he's an ostrich. He don't want to see. He don't want to know because then he's responsible. I want you to open your eyes when you pull out. I don't close my eye when I pray. Let them just sleep, and I want to stay sleeping. I want to pray myself all the way back into sleep. Otherwise, I open my eyes. I have no reason to close my eyes. He taught me to do that. He taught you if your eyes were open, you prayed, you were a heathen. All you got to do is show it to me. Every law you were given as a Christian to condemn you is a law you made up. If you're going to condemn me, you have to have writings. Police can come up and lock me up for you're under arrest. Yes, I am. You're under arrest. What is it? Session code blowing in the air. It won't stand in court because it's not a law. It's not a code for it. All the stuff he told you in church, there were no laws and no code for it. You just adopted it. So man, they taught you praying, you just PC who you say, they got their eyes open. How the hell you know? How the hell you know their eyes open? But I heard him close my back. They did too. All y'all ass some heathens. Those your fears. Okay. What's it got on here? Did I miss something? Let's see what this chemist is right quick. So I got to get back. Y'all don't believe it. I'm teaching you now. Oh, here's Kim shirt. I thought it said shit, undershirt. From the old French chemist shirt, under tunic, shift. Yeah, I can change that for him. Just move that up and slide that T over. Or directly from the Latin chemis, what is that? Chemisha, shirt, tunic. Jerome said it. Jerome is important. Why? Y'all need to know that the Latin book is actually written by Jerome. See, all the stuff we use, y'all need to know something about it. When we use the Latin version, it's actually believed to be written by Jerome. That's what they look at. How many of y'all got Bibles that got your index on the front? That's got the index page. Any of y'all got your Bibles? All right, look at your front index. Look at your index. You'll see your abbreviations. Go back and look at your abbreviations. How many of y'all found it? Anybody got them? Anybody got one that got the abbreviations? Probably flip another page. Where you at? Let me see where you at. Granny Smith. Who got one? Got the abbreviations? She got abbreviations in hers. Okay. What's that? Go on. I'm sorry. Look at your abbreviations. Y'all see our abbreviation? Do anybody have them with abbreviation? Y'all ate them. Who have abbreviation? You have abbreviation? You'll see the MS in there. MS. You see it? Typically, what y'all need to watch for when y'all read it, most niggas don't know how to use this book when you read it. What you need to watch, what you do when you read it, they code things. Sometimes they'll put parentheses in verses you read, and they'll put MS, and they'll let you know if you need to go back and look. It's in the manuscripts. Stuff you're looking for is in your manuscripts. You'll see it now by Jerome. You'll see Jerome's name in there to let you know, because he's going to be he's the one that's going to get the Vulgate. That's what you're going to get. It's by Jerome. See, white people, when they read, they pick up shit when they see VG. They already know who's involved. White people need to know. Niggas don't need to know shit. Niggas close their eyes when they pray. They don't know nothing, and they so smart. White people need to know. Where can this be found? It's in the manuscripts. They need to know whether or not it's in the Vulgate. They need to know when they're reading. They don't teach you this. Y'all they don't teach you nothing? Why do you think you have a book with abbreviation and they ain't using them? So when you see MS, you just keep running, talking about, that's some sacred name. One of the old prophets. Let's tell you, it's in the manuscripts. That's what they're getting from. You need to be able to trace me. Let me ask y'all something. Yes, sir. Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you why we take so much time. This is the most critical thing y'all going to do in your life. Okay? You only get one shot to get this right. One shot. Okay? Okay? If you've been told something was wrong, why are you falling asleep now and you good if I just open my book and start back just telling you something else? How do you know this is not wrong unless you can verify it? Don't fall asleep on me and nobody else. This is your soul. If you've been lied to one time, what makes you think you can't be lied to again? Then you need to know what's going on. This is a conspiracy. And they tell you all the players. The Dutch, the Germans, the French, the English, the Greeks, the Latins. All these people playing you, nigga. You ain't in these books. Hell, I could jump up here and start reading. Let's just go. Let's just start reading and start praying. You've been through that before. You've been played before. It look like I waste time. I'm not wasting time. This is critical. If you die and you get it wrong, you're done. I say some stuff funny. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you what I ain't gonna play with. Not with your soul. What's funny about you burning forever? What's funny about you going the wrong way and you dying and never accomplishing what you're getting? What's funny about that? These people have conspired. They worked up a system to make sure you stay confused. I need you to know if I make a statement about something, this ain't me just blowing no air up your ass. You need to know it. Nobody conning you no more. Why you think them people got that green pen at the bank? What the green pen for?
Verify.
To verify what?
Real dollar.
Real, why? What?
Fakes out there.
Got fakes out there. Some of the damn fake stuff done came through there. Check every damn bill come through. Mark it. Oh, well, hey, you think I'm a counterfeiter? I ain't taking no chance with nobody. I gotta check every bill, okay? You've been told something was wrong. I'm telling you something right. Let's just mark every bill. How about that? Why I'm getting upset? Because you want to check. What you checking behind me for? You gonna mess around and go to hell. That what we're gonna use now? I asked a question. You questioning God now. That's how we're gonna play it. You saying something. I just want to make sure it's right.
Yes, sir.
How do we get in it? I'm going to burn forever because I asked a question. Because they can't answer the question. To answer the question, destroy the religion. To answer the question, unfold too many more questions. Now we out here and we naked. Shoot it out there. We'll look at it. Y'all know how we do it. What we say? We'll throw it against the board, see what it stick. Hell, I want one you're going to find on you. I put the Greek, the Latin, and the English up here. I don't stand there. We'll go through it together. We'll check and verify. I have nothing up my sleeve. I don't come in with a message. I read 15:4 every time like clockwork. From now, I can go to work. He give me liberty to go to work. I have nothing to duck. I have nothing to hide. If we find something I'm wrong, guess what that happened to me? Now I got it right. Oh, we find something wrong. You just destroyed my whole religion and messed up my income. Now I'm done. Why you just don't get it right, sir? That's what we are supposed to be here for, right? Why are we here? So we can get it right. So if we hear something wrong, what did that just do to us? Now all of us finna go to hell because I was wrong about something. And he got the right answer. Oh, now there's no way we could be saved. The right answer of him. And we were wrong. How did you come to this conclusion? Right quick, Second Timothy, right quick. 3 and 16. But give me 3:15 first. We had to put in more time than other people. It ain't a game, it's our soul. It's your soul at the end of the day. That's that part of me you can't see. That's on the inside of me, and he hurts. If I cut, that's an external. That's an internal part that'll hurt too. Something that I might do to my external can really hurt me more internal. You might say, man, that didn't bother him. But in here it really did. Yeah. They didn't teach us how to deal with that. You know, suck it up. I'm gonna suck it up. I need to address it and fix it. Keep sucking up and see what happens. Keep sucking and see what happens. They never taught us how to deal with problems. Problems ain't meaning you mentally incompetent. There are things you need to address. They just teach us, keep moving, just keep going. You can't just keep going. Let's stop. Let's deal with the matter at hand. Let's get the matter at hand fixed so we can move properly. If I keep adding weight, eventually I'm going to break down. All right, let's see. This 2 Timothy, they call it. His actual real name is Barnabas. Barnabas. I ain't reached the Romans too. Romans. I got to start him. Why we start him? Got to have a foundation, right? His actual name is Barnabas. 3:15. I should have put that too. But Rudy got all them checks. Barnabas, it means born of the Nabah, or the Nabaim. The Nabah is what they'll call, they'll use the word prophet. Prophet is not a real word. They're actually going to fall under conjurers, witchcraft, and sorcerers. Prophet, they're really not. The word name is Barnabas, Barnaba, Nabah. A Nabah is someone that study flows, okay? They will come and give us the word. They are consistent, okay? Nabah. So he's actually called Barnabas. Bar is short for born, which means he was born of the Nabah, or the Nabaim. Y'all got it? Bar is for born. Okay, let's see what he told us. Listen, 15.
And that from a Yalit,
Listen what he said. Yalit is our word for child or infant. Yalit is what he used. This is James. This is Dewey Rim. The Latin Roman is older than this. So we can compare. You guys, I want you to keep the King James version so we can check behind them. Okay? So he said, and that from a child, and because from thy infancy. That's why he was able to say Yalit, because that's going to go with infant, okay? They put child, is not telling you a real age, smaller, younger. Because, you know, 17-year-old, what you tell about it? He said, Dave, but God, I get in your family, I'm 17 years old. What you going to tell me, Dave? No, you're a child. So when you tell me he's a child, I really don't have an age criteria right here. But if you tell me infancy, I know he's a smaller. Y'all got it? Makes just a little difference in knowledge, okay? I want you to tell the 17-year-old, he grown. I'm just as grown as you here today. You said, boy, you're a child. God, my face, you're a child. But you're 17, you got it? So we want to know, when did this start from infancy? They're using the word infancy, okay? Which tell me we're looking at something smaller, all right? All right? Listen what he known.
Thou hast known the Kadash Kitabim.
They use holy. H-O-L-I is the word they actually terminate this word from. H-O-L-I, because they use a Naku vowel point, the I, which actually holy refers to the Hindu goddess. It's the goddess of spring. That's why when Easter comes, that's why you do the yellow, you do the purple, the lavender, all the, let's look at this. Let's do this. Let's look it up. How about this? We'll start the talking. Let's put it up here. Let's stick it and see how, let's see how it stick. How about that? They put it on your Bible. When you read this book got so many different variations, it's ridiculous. First of all, your book start out Hindu. Then the Greeks play with it. They told you Genesis, that's Greek. Then the Latin, then the Romans play with it, the Latins get you. You just constantly, and it's vulgar. Their book is called the Vulgate. They tell you say something, that's vulgar. That's the name of their book. It's called the Latin Vulgate. It's vulgar. Okay. Holy, look at this. Holy is a popular ancient, what is it? Also known as the festival of, when you do Easter. The festival of, you wear yellow, you wear purple, you wear light green. How many people wear black for Easter? They don't. They wear all light colors, spring color. This is what they get you. The festival of colors of the festival celebrates the eternal and divine love of Radha, what name? Krishna. Damn him. Don't even exist. And the nigga in church sitting around with a speech playing his ass off. He don't even know he's playing with Hindu. The folk get eggs. What you color your egg? Why you coloring your eggs? Because about the love. Then they tell you about the love of Jesus. Jesus is just something they keep track. It's the same God, they just keep changing the name on it. You tell a lie. Never seen a rabbit lay an egg. A rabbit is a lie barrel. That in itself is stupid. That you got your kid eating eggs, telling me they came out of a rabbit's ass. That's a lie. So, and because from an infancy or infancy from a younger child age, thou hast known the Kudash. Kudash means separated. When you separate something, you separate it for two reasons. Either because it's clean or it's unclean. How many of y'all got two baskets, laundry? Why do you have two baskets? Everything should be put together. Why do you have two baskets? You got to separate them. Some of them you separate from colors. Your lights from your dog. Then you separate the clean from the, that's considered to be Kudash. So the Kudash scripture, because they're separated from other writings, you put these aside. Y'all got it? Because they're used for something. Now this is what he told them. And that from a child, thou hast known the what?
Kudash Kitabim.
The Kudash scripture. Let's see what, now listen to what we told you were. Separated writings. Can we just shoot this out of our mouth like that? No. We have to be able to verify. Let's go back up and look at this. See if that's the 31, the 31st chapter of the book of Allah Hadabarim. They call Deuteronomy. The proper name is Allah Hadabarim. If people don't like what I say, for those y'all got a mind to be saved, just follow me. You'll see where I'm going. And 20. Because they'll get this, I don't like the word. You don't like the word because the white man, he made a fool out of you, made you tell you, I'm cursing. Cursing means to pronounce it. This is cursing, hypothetical. If I said something happened to you, that's called cursing. These people are so dumb. They don't even know what cursing is. Cursing means to pronounce something on someone. Yep. Mm-hmm. The words are so bad, your oppressor told you they were bad, they were wrong, but he uses them.
Right.
He gave you the feel. You usually going to hell. I remember white folks, you just look. They be like, they do that. Won't you go tell them they're going to hell like you tell me? Well, they different. How they different? The book tells you're supposed to have one man of law. Because he'll oppress your mind. I only use because I'm pissed with him how he done made a fool out of us. Let's see what happens. Listen.
For when I shall have brought them into the
This side is
Arach,
what I focus on the most. I want you to watch this. This is your Latin, the Romans, Jerome, Vulgar. This is your English, King James, perversion. This is the Greek, pure hell. At least you know about your people before you start reading. You need to know about the people you're reading from, all right? All right, come on.
for when I shall have brought them into the Arach, which I shaba unto their
They
obelisk,
put swore, Shaba. Okay, that's what he promised, Shaba. Okay, listen.
that floweth with milk and debauch,
That's what these folks trying to tell you. That makes sense. This is what you look at, okay? He told you it flow with milk and honey, okay? Okay? That's your land. Him. All right? Jerusalem. Yeah, Jerusalem. I got to look at it. Jerusalem. All right? Him. The Har. This is the word for mountain and hills. All right? Okay? Hills for Har, mountain for Har, Jerusalem in the valley. Okay? It's a land that's going to flow with what? Milk. Where milk come from that you know? The tits. This is what this symbol. Jerusalem was in the valley, okay? See, people not practical. It don't make sense, okay? How's it going to flow? Where does milk come from? Breast. Come from the breast. So the hills mimic tits, okay? It's going to flow with milk and honey. They're going to flow where? Down to them. Where does a baby drink milk from? Up here? You hang them where? Below the tit. So it will flow. People ain't got a damn brain. Because they can't think. You know where it come from? It shoot out the sky. When you drop milk out the sky? Even when animals drink it, where are they located? Below it. It has to make sense if I'm going to adopt it or believe it. So in order for it to flow, I'm going to have to be where? Below it. It's coming down to me. Okay, come on. These simple principles, they make it more difficult because you want to go think something that he never told you. Come on.
and they shall have eaten and filled themselves and waxed fat.
Come on.
Then will they turn unto other mighty ones and serve them and provoke me and break my berit.
See that? He letting them know before we got cast out, we were told how this whole thing was going to happen. I'm going to take you where I told you I was going to take you. You're going to get it. And the reason you're going to get done it, this is going to be sweet. When you get to where you're going to see what I told you where it was, this is going to be sweet. You got it? But guess what's going to happen after you eat and after you receive the good that I told you I'm going to give you? You're going to break my covenant. You're going to break it. I'm not going to break it. You're going to accuse me of breaking it because you're going to be cast out. You're going to be cast out because I told you this before it happened. That's why whatever was written aforetime was written for our what? The reason why it was written, so they learned this. Then guess what? They needed to see it. They didn't just need to hear it. That's what we find alignment is, to show, to teach, to instruct. This is how I'm going to get you back to me. When I tell you something and you see the validity behind what I told you, when you cross me and I do exactly what I told you because you did what I told you were going to do, then you'll come back to me and you'll believe me. Why he told you it was going to happen? I'm going to put you there. I'm going to let you do it. Everything I say I'm going to do it. And guess what? You ain't going to go there and you're going to eat. And guess what happened? You're going to be filled. Guess what happened? You're going to be satisfied. Then will they turn aside after other Elohim gods and serve them, and they will provoke me and break my berit. That's what's going to piss me off. When you go against me, I'm going to be very upset with you. I'm going to be very angry with you. I'm going to cast you out and your little ones, just like I told you. I'm going to cast you out like orphans. Orphan, who usually get orphans? They want to get picked up by other people. Foster care. How do you usually treat you in foster care? These bastards are foster parents we got. Worst parents you ever seen. Everybody we got, the Greeks, the Rat. We've been on the cat. Every one of these people are foster parents. They never treat you like you they own. I'm going to cast you out. You're going to be orphans. What you think they're going to treat you? These people knew. Nobody, who going to treat you better than your own parent? We had to learn that. We started going after these other goyim nations to go after their Elohims. Then you're going to find it's going to be to your hurt. Jesus has hurt us. Come on, 21.
And it shall come to pass when many Rosha and troubles are befalling them.
Y'all hear that? This is what happened. And it's going to come to pass when many evils and trouble, Rosh is the word, and have befallen them, came on them. What happened?
That this song shall testify against
This was
them
a song. This was a hit. Musha wrote this. Listen what he did.
as a witness, for it shall not be forgotten out of the paw of their seed.
Let me ask you something, Leon.
Yes, sir.
I wasn't there. I'm a descendant of them. I didn't forget it because I just called it.
That's right.
Tell me the man already knew what he was doing. He just said that it was going to be in the mouth of their seed. That's the one that's going to proceed out from them.
Right.
I came out from them. I just called it back up. And I hadn't forgot it. Everything the man told us, he was right.
Yes, sir.
All the captivities we've gone, they hadn't gone to no captivity here. They were there. Do you know how many captivity that went past from there and they were cast out the land and who all they went through? How many people that I went through before we got to America? He said it's going to come to pass that this song, this year, it's going to come right back and it's not going to, listen, it's not going to leave the mouth of their seed. They're going to be able to call this back to record. And that's what we're doing now. And it's a witness against them. I told you I was going to do what I said I was going to do. I told you were going to do what you were going to do. And I did what I said I was going to do.
Yes, sir.
That's why whatever written the fourth time, written for our learning.
Yeah.
That's why it was written.
Yeah.
So we learned and realized if he told me something, I'd be a fool to cross him because he's going to do what he said he's going to do.
Yeah.
Let's see what happened.
For I know their imagination which they go about, even now, before I have brought them into the arats which I shabba.
See, he said, I know what they're doing today. He said, even before I already know what they're doing before I even do it. But I'm going to take them just so I can show them I keep my word. That's integrity. I ain't got no integrity from no white folks, no damn government, from none of the others. I got it from the book. Regardless of what we did, he said, you're going to break it. I'm going to keep my word. Come on.
Mushah, therefore, Katab this year, the same
He
Yom,
wrote this song, he wrote this year. In that Yom, and what happened?
and lamed it to the benim of Yasharal.
He taught it to the Yarlets. He taught it to the Yarlets. Listen.
And he gave Yahushua, the Ben of Nun, a charge, and said, be strong and of two courage, for thou shalt bring the benim of Yasharal into the arats which I shabba unto them, and I will be with thee.
Listen.
And it came to pass,
What happened?
when Mushah had made an end of Katab, the Dabarim of this Torah,
Well,
in a sefer,
in a book,
until they were finished,
until he was complete, what happened?
that Mushah, Amar the Luim,
He charged the Luim, who they going to call the Levites, to what?
which bear the Taba of the Berit of Yahuwah,
Who carried the box that kept all the stuff. What did he want them to do?
saying,
Do what?
take this sefer
Take this book
of the Torah,
and do what?
put it in the side of the Taba of the Berit of Yahuwah, your Elohim,
And what happened?
that it may be there for a witness against thee.
Let's go back again, look at what we read. Barnabas, 2nd Barnabas, chapter 3. They call 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 15.
Sure.
See if it makes sense. You see if I got skill or not. Nobody can cover this stuff. You got it, it'll show. Listen.
And that from a Yalit,
Y'all hear what he said? Who did Mushah teach it to now?
the name of Yasharal.
he talked to all the Benin of Yasharon. And he said, "Ain't that from a Yarlet?" What did he know?
Thou hast known the Kadash Kitabim.
The separated? Because after he finished writing it, he told him to take it and stick it in the side of the ark.
Yeah.
You know there was stuff in the ark. There was the rod that budded. There was the manna inside the ark. But he just told him to take the book and stick it in the side. That would make it kudash, meaning it was separated from everything else. That's what I do for a living.
Yeah.
That's what I do for a living. And I had nothing up my sleeve. See, they read, I read with understanding. I teach with intelligence. He just said it was separated. I can verify what the man said. I got book to show you what was inside the topper. Musha just told him to stick this where?
In the side.
Because it's kudash.
Yeah.
It need to be separated from everything else. Teach it to him and make sure it's separated. So when Shaul, who they call Paul, talked to Barnabas, who they call Timothy, he said, and from a child, Yarlet, thou had known the separated sefer. You've known the separated word, it put aside. That's the same thing with us. We're separated people. We kudash. Yeah. I can't be holy. I got to be kudash.
Yes, sir.
See, it makes a difference when you get understanding. First, somebody just telling you something. Finish this up right quick so I can let y'all go. Y'all had enough. Come on.
Which are able
to do what?
Make thee wise unto Yeshua.
And he just told them why he wanted to teach it to them, so it won't leave from out the mouth of their seed.
Yeah.
Why you think his parents taught Barnabas years after all the captivity? Why would he go back to they teach him a separated book? Because it also made him wise to Yeshua. That's salvation. See, people trying to get salvation, you can't get it if you're an idiot. That's why he made it where you had to have a ra'ah who could limit you. A ra'ah, it means someone that calls you to see. That's what I do. Things you didn't know. That's my job. I'm a ra'ah. I cause people to see. See, a shepherd leads sheep. They don't know how to get there. The ra'ah do. So he leads them. They just say shepherd. These damn folk got cartoon, little sheep walking around. No, they actually shepherded. They actually were ra'ah because they could see. So they could take them into the place. My job is to get you to see what you don't see. Y'all got it? Yes, and to feed you with knowledge and understanding. That's why it don't make no difference. This, I can use his Google. I can use his Etymology. It don't make no difference what he ain't got nothing I can't teach. And he's not going to throw me off with this stuff, because at the end of the day, we're here for one thing, to make sure we get it right. Yeah. We are people that have been set on going wrong. We want so much knowledge. A lot of knowledge has been wrong now because it's hurt us. We lost our identity. Mm-hmm. We lost sight of reality. That's why I want y'all to know it. It's separated. You need to learn it while you're young. And it can instruct thee to Yeshua, salvation. By the
Amunah, which
they're going to tell you faith. Only faith I go along, the one Kevin got. I don't have no faith other than that, okay? This is Amunah. That's our stability. So the book gives us our stability. He give me your word that don't exist. We don't have faith. We don't have faith is substance of things, hope for evidence of things unseen. Why am I hoping for something I don't know and to see something I ain't never seen? Don't make sense. I have stability based off of what I've learned. Y'all give me, I'm trying to make it to someone who is stability, who is stable. Then I need to be stable. Got it? And it gives me stability in knowing this, and it builds me up. That's why these folks can't make me go from side to side. The book talks about the 4th chapter, the book of Ephesians, that you be no more henceforth children tossed with it don't take much, by the sleight of men. That don't move me. That stuff don't move me. All that, bro, it don't, listen, when you get through all that shit, let's just get down to the principal thing. You are a human being, you have 5 senses. You've got 5 senses. Everything you know exists inside of 5. Makes no sense to teach me nothing outside of 5. Don't talk me about no damn 6th sense. My name is not Bruce Willis, okay? 5 senses is what you have. Everything in the Operation Noah Elohim is going to be in your smell, touch, sight, and hearing. Okay? Did I miss anything? Taste. That's it. And the book even said, oh, taste and see that Yahuwah is gracious. In Yahushua, when he told him, hand to me and see, was to touch. And when he offered him, he said it was a sweet smelling savor. I'm trying to tell you, isn't that right? And then he said he's superior. He said every eye gonna see him. Huh? And he told you the words he's speaking to you, they are spirit and they are kai, life. I got to hear that.
Yep.
I don't know. See, the stuff people gave you, that's the Christian. The stuff don't even, you know what I'm saying? See, my God work, that's your problem. Because it makes no sense for some just work with nobody know. That's confusion. It has to be where it can be understood. In 5 senses, I can explain the man. It makes no sense. I don't know. That's just me. That's fine for the night. That's two. Missy Hoodman too. That's two. Appreciate it.